Yeah, small little break there. Just he's finishing up whatever 4-course meal that he just piled back.
Luckily, I didn't turn into a blueberry from it.
A little bit. Welcome back, guys. We're the Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm about half a pound more heavier because of all the food I ate, and about 0.01% more inebriated because of the alcohol.
Again, Mom and Dad gave you a weird name.
Yeah, better known as Robert Adams.
There you go. If you're just joining us, go back and watch the first video. We've been reacting to the Schmoedown Free-for-All 3. We're about to react to the second half now.
So go watch that. We'll sit here and wait. When do you think they're coming back?
I don't know.
Give them about 5 more minutes.
Huh.
Oh, that's awesome. It's on Facebook, huh?
Huh.
Yeah. Interesting.
Cool.
Anyways, so we'll go ahead and get this kicked off.
Assuming you're back now.
Yes. So the last we left off, spoilers, Bibbiani just ran the whole like tables. Did a 4xxxxxx.
He cleared the tables in the last round. He's been there since the beginning of this whole thing.
Brendan Meyer just was also let go, who's also been there since the very first round, and he was just eliminated in that as well. So as of right now, what we're looking at as far as the standings are going is Bibbiani is doing fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And if Bibbiani was to win this, he would be the winner, and Brendan Meyer would be the MVP of the entire free-for-all.
Yeah, if Bibbiani doesn't win, though,
he's going to be
the MVP.
Again.
He's got at least MVP on lock right now.
And he will never sit down ever again for the rest of his life.
No. Our boy Bibbiani is doing fantastic. There's just... The thing to keep in mind, though, is that
Chris Clark is extremely happy and giddy right now.
I'm sure. I'm sure. The thing to keep in mind here, though, is that as good as Bibbiani's been doing, he's got a slew of hard-hitting competitors that we haven't seen yet. The likes of potentially John Roca, Dan Murrell, Ethan Irwin.
Team Action
is running around like crazy.
Yeah, Team Action-ish. Well,
yeah,
for the team formerly known as Team Action.
The Team Action boys. Everybody, there's some big names that Clark Wolf. There's some big names that haven't come out yet that are going to be formidable opponents against Bibbiani.
I'm still expecting to see like JTE, Snyder, Mark Andraco. Yeah, I mean we could just run the gamut of who we haven't seen yet.
McWeeny. There's some big names. So the question halfway through here, is Bibbiani going to do as well as he's done this first half and last through the second half when he's got such a big competition coming up?
Yeah, and I would be right now. I would say we are in the position we want to see We want to see Bibbiani win this whole thing.
Oh yeah, at this point, to have someone go from coming out first spot, number one, to clearing all the way through and staying in there till the final.
I mean, how do you top that next year? I mean,
absolutely.
They're going to have to do the free-for-all like on the moon next year just to do something that may potentially beat this one.
That's where Fast and Furious is going, right?
Oh, apparently.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees has already been there, sadly.
Interesting.
So is Leprechaun.
Just devolved in the franchises here.
Let me just pick out all the stupid horror movies that have already gone to outer space.
Anyway, so...
Tremors. I don't think so.
So we got some pretty solid competition coming up here. I mean, that first half was good. The second half's going to be great also, I'm betting.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to jump in. Are you you good there?
I'm saddled up and ready, partner.
Got a little bit of that juice box?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump on into the second half here.
You did give me a good idea. They should put this in a Capri Sun packet. Try to stab the straw through.
And they should put Capri Sun juice into a gallon jug. They can make mixed drinks out of it.
Take a vodka and Capri Sun.
Right. Thank you to Emma, and thank you to Frank, and thank you to you guys. We are back for the second half.
Oh, thank you, Christian and Mark.
Number 3. Let's give it up so far. How about William the Beast Bibbiani, everybody? Mark,
I'm like
it's been a good
overwhelmed
half
by
so
this
far. I mean, the
happiness
big
effect. We
story
get
is
to sit through
absolutely,
another
I
one of
think
these right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's
not over yet.
How long, obviously, William has been in there and clearing the table, and then obviously the kid of the big story. But I also think Kalinowski and Smets kind of going after one another. That started something. So this free fall already is starting to form these storylines. But the former champion is in there at
Christian's
number
like
1.
perfect.
He's still in there.
That's right, giving an MVP caliber performance, if not a champion performance. This movie's made a great belt for this season. Who is going to be walking home with it right now? I wouldn't want to be a competitor facing Bibbiani.
No, not right now. Or maybe you do. Maybe you want to try to knock him out. But all right, Mark, you ready to get going?
I'm ready. It's not a question of you and I, Pete, so we're doing good. Are you guys ready to continue the free-for-all?
All right, and to everybody who's live streaming, thank you. You can also make sure that if you haven't joined the Patreon, do that today. And like Mark said, at the very end of this, we're going to have a very special announcement about...
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
You know, Christian, when we took our break, I was networking with some of the folks in the crowd, and they all came up to me and said, Mark, we're so excited for you to tape your comedy special in Chicago in a few weeks. And I said, thank you. That show is sold out, but I also have dates in Houston and San Francisco coming up.
Nice. We also do a show here called the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, and we are going to be in Chicago. So
Stop your shameless self-promotion. Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Never
let's
stop.
get to the second half of the free-for-all. All right, so now the number 23rd contestant, representing late to the party,
Robert Montano.
He's ready to come. He's coming in. This is from the classic. Hey, there he is. Good entrance, Police Academy.
Nice.
Like what he did there.
What a great entrance. Those Arizona kids really know how to wear costumes.
That's number 2. That's very interesting. This place is going to go bananas. And number 24. Representing the 5 Horsemen.
There he goes.
He is the former team's champion, the former 2-time champion. He is the Outlaw, John Roca. And here comes the former 2-time champ. He was Desmond.
No Guy Fawkes mask.
Here he is.
Nah.
From Calvin Klein to Vespin to here today, there he is. Here he had.
And he's
Wow.
up there with the guy he took the championship from.
It's like he's getting more pumped up as he's walking down the aisle. He's remembering how much he is loved in this league.
And he's ready. This is a big moment for John. It's a big moment. He would love to be the guy that takes out Bibbiani. You know their storied past. And John Roca, who is a fan favorite, is a legend of the game, former 2-time champion. Look at Bibbiani. Nice little bit of respect. Handshake to Robert. Look at that. Look at the ovation that he gets. All right. All right. And the number 25th competitor. Representing the Odd Couple. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the android, Mark and Draco. Big pop, look at the match these two just had. And Roxy Shire walking
There's Roxy.
They hugged it out after a very...
She found her way to the theater.
Roca had a great match on Friday. Roxy Stryer accompanying.
She got there.
Roxy Stryer, the manager of the Odd Couple. They're going to Chicago. Look at the ovation at the Android desk. Look at that table already. What a table. Look at that table. Who's going to be able to stand up with these guys? Who's going to be that next competitor?
Are you sure you just don't want to start out with 4 to get everybody warmed back into the scenario?
Well, we're going to find out, because competitor number 26. Representing the Odd Couple.
Oh no.
Nice.
He is the former movie trivia
Nice.
Schmoedown
He's coming as
champion,
Donnie Donowitz.
Jeff the Insnider Snyder.
Otherwise known as the Bear Jew.
Oh, wow. No,
Also known as Eli Roth.
Yeah.
Bastards. I think Sam Levine might have some words in this one. But look at Jeff Snyder. Was not in it last year. Was in it in the first year, early number, but there's something we're going to jump it up.
He jumped right onto
Looking
the
at the
stage.
beast, looking at Robert, but he's there.
One of these guys is gonna go
Already
out.
on there.
Oblige him.
Former team champion on the
Nice.
And he's there, Roxy. The Odd Couple on the table together. Very, very interesting.
Christian, what a smattering of competitors we have
That is
there.
an all-star team.
What a nice
as we
use
all
of
know,
smattering.
Jeff Snyder, the most important phone call you'll ever have.
True.
But back in the days of the Outlaw, they didn't have phones, and the Outlaw is sitting next to a cop. This is going to get nuts.
Now, as we begin, I want to remind the competitors, please speak into your microphones and show the answer at the same time. Please speak into the microphones. Okay, here we go. 5 questions.
Player 1.
And Mark, let's begin.
All right.
Is he really?
He's going with the mask.
Oh,
Blindfold is coming out.
he's going for the
The
blindfold.
blindfold.
Really?
We
Oh,
haven't seen
Roka.
this in quite a while. The mask
It's
here
been a
is
minute.
Blocking it all out.
Oh,
All right, here
there
we go.
goes Jane Fonda.
It looks like your bra, Roka.
All right. Here we go. Your first question of 5 queries in this round comes from the world of Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio movies. He has a fan in the crowd. Leonardo DiCaprio movies. Your question is, Baz Luhrmann directed Leo DiCaprio in 2 films. Besides The Great Gatsby, name the other film. Roka, it's a challenge to write blindfold.
I know. I don't
Why
understand.
would you do that to yourself?
It's blocking it all out. I get it. 5, 4, 3,
I don't know if it's right.
1. Pens down, and William.
William Shakespeare's Romeo plus Juliet.
Yes.
Oh,
Robert,
that's
no.
right.
Roka.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yes. And Draco.
Romeo and Juliet.
Snyder.
William Shakespeare's Romeo,
Romeo
and Juliet.
Juliet. Okay.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, I feel so
only Robert
stupid.
missed that one. Only Robert missed that one. All right. The next one.
Yep, only Robert missed that one.
Category here. Period piece costume dramas.
Oh my
Good.
God.
Okay.
category
Emily
is
Blunt
that?
starred as the English Queen in this 2009 Jean-Marc Vallée period drama.
Name the title of the film.
Yes, the title of the film.
We have a lot of people who are in period piece
5,
costumes up on the stage.
4,
I can't remember.
2, 1. Pens down. Robert.
Iron Lady.
Incorrect. Roka.
Young Victoria.
Yes. And
Ooh.
Draco did not have it. Snyder
The other Boleyn girl.
did not have it.
Young Victoria.
William had it. William and Roka.
Ooh.
Queenie?
William and Roka. Remember, guys, please talk.
No, it
into
wasn't the
microphone.
Queen.
Into the microphone.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
My next
Figures.
question
Or
is
variation
the world
of
of disaster films.
Roland Emmerich.
Disaster films. And your question
Yes,
is,
exactly.
who directed Dwayne Johnson in the 2016 disaster flick San Andreas?
For a second there, I really was thinking.
So who directed
Writing
it?
it down immediately. Others struggling. They know it's in that head of their
San
lives.
Andreas.
4, 3, 2, 1.
can't
Pens
remember.
down. Roka.
I don't know. Scott Derrickson.
No. And Draco.
I was gonna write. He also did Rampage.
No. Snyder.
Brad Payton.
Yes. And Bibbiani.
Brad Payton.
Bibbiani had it. Bibbiani 3, Roca 2. Oh, sorry. Robert.
Yeah, it's easy. Paul Greengrass.
No. All right. So Robert has not hit, and Andreyko has 1. Here we go. Next question. Next question is from 80s movies. 80s movies. All right. Here we go. In Spaceballs, what does the bumper sticker say on the back of Lone Star's ship?
Shoot.
We have a new contender for my favorite question asked so far.
What did it say?
5, 4.
This is deep cut as the Star Wars questions go now.
1. Pens down into the mic, please. And Mark Andreyko.
I break for Ewoks.
Incorrect.
No.
Snyder.
How's my driving?
Incorrect.
We break for nobody?
No. Robert.
I'm sorry, no fat chicks?
No. You got there. And Roca.
Bark if I'm speeding?
No, it is.
I love Uranus.
All
Oh.
right.
I love Uranus.
Very
Uranus.
interesting here. Mark Andreyko.
He said no fat chicks.
And hope that Robert misses. Well, here we go.
That's awesome.
Next question. Movie release dates. Mark Andreyko.
Exiting early, but he might not have to. Your question in the world of movie release dates. Bill and Ted went on their first excellent adventure in what year? You excited about that announcement? Oscar-winning
5, 4, 3,
I don't know.
2, 1. Snyder.
1669.
Incorrect. Bibbiani.
1987.
It's incorrect. Robert.
1988.
No. Roca.
1989.
Yes. And it's okay with that. Robert has been eliminated.
I put 85. Yeah, it would also be the year that one of the Cinefanatics were born. 1989.
Because you got 4 killers in there.
We'll let you take a guess as to who it is.
That spot. Who's going to take that spot?
The one of us who's a lot more youthful looking.
See, personality-wise, if anybody
Thank
can hold
you.
over that spot.
Don't give me compliments too often. You were born in 81.
27 competitor.
Pairs of a million pairs of eyes, looking hard but won't realize that they will never see the P.
Representing the family. He is Dastardly True Guy! Look at this. Roca, look at Roca knows this is going to be something. True Guy is here.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
True Guy is here. He allowed him to
Just rolls on stage.
How would you expect anything otherwise? One of the leaders of the family. One of the leaders of the family. Sitting there with his arch rival. Oh, not shaking the beast hand. He didn't shake the beast hand. He shook Roca's hand. Shook Andreyko's hand. George Snyder. But I didn't think that he shook Roca's hand.
Of course he shook his hand. It's his dad.
Whoever got those shirts, you could leave that money up at the front for me. That'd be great.
All right, Mark.
All right,
Guy
Christian.
hits the
All right,
tape.
Christian.
Here we go.
Such a serious event.
Let's go.
Thank you.
You got such a perfect smile. I'd like to smash it with a hammer. All right, what's next? I go. All right, in the world of Tom Cruise films, Tom Cruise.
Ethan Hunt.
In Jerry Maguire, who plays superstar quarterback prospect Frank Cushman,
Yep.
who signs with a rival agent. Hey, guy, you get disqualified for that really fast. Hey, Bibbiani, guard your thing. Who's cheating?
5, 4, 3.
I'm going to repeat it, guys. Quiet. In Jerry Maguire, who plays superstar quarterback prospect Frank Cushman, who signs with a rival agent.
All right, I gotta ask you a question as the chairman. Why do you chastise Bibbiani for not hiding it?
It's because he didn't hide it.
4,
That makes cheating
3.
okay.
You're not in trouble for it. 2, 1. Pens down and Bibbiani.
That'll be Kangaroo Jack star Jerry O'Connell.
Yes.
Oh.
Guy.
Thank God he got that right. Jerry O'Connell.
Yes. Roca.
Jerry O'Connell.
Yes. And Draco.
Jerry O'Connell.
Yes. And Snyder.
My word's stronger than oak.
Jerry O'Connell, they all got it.
Jerry O'Connell.
It's been a while since I've seen.
You were thinking Rod, weren't you?
Yeah, I was thinking Cuba Gooding
Gentlemen,
Jr.
and I use that term loosely. Your next question.
It's been a long time since I've seen Jerry Maguire.
Jim Henson movies. These are Jim Henson films.
Had me at hello.
Your question is, this
Show me the money.
1990 Jim Henson production was directed by Nicholas Roeg and starred Angelica Houston.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Guy.
That's the Muppet Sing-Along that was produced in '94.
That's what happens when you don't cheat.
Roca.
The witches.
Yes. And Draco.
The witches.
Yep. Snyder.
The witches.
And Bibbiani.
The witches.
The witches. So Guy is down by
Yeah, don't worry
one.
about it.
I put Witches of Eastwick.
Can I just say that
Don't worry about
everyone else at these tables was born in the '60s and I was born in the '80s?
Well, here you go. Then you're going to be screwed here. Classics is the next one. Classics. Shirley MacLaine and Jack Lemmon starred in this 1960 film directed by Billy Wilder.
Jack Lemmon.
Bibbiani all the way. I can see Bibbiani's writing.
4,
Yeah, I don't know.
3, 2, 1. John Roca.
The apartment.
Yes. And Draco.
Oh.
The apartment.
Yes. Snyder.
The thing I can barely afford. The apartment.
Yes. And Bibbiani.
The apartment.
Yep. And Guy.
The apartment!
Show your board.
No, I said the
Show your
apartment, bro!
board.
No, I said
Five,
Citizen Kane!
4. That is incorrect. Citizen Kane is not correct. All right. Rosebud.
That's making a mockery of the game.
There we go.
This doesn't matter!
Shut
He's
up,
gonna go
guy.
through 20 rounds and get eliminated, and then someone's gonna win that no one cares about.
Let's go.
Doesn't matter!
These are the things you say
Thank you.
when you only have 1 point.
I'm just saying, it doesn't matter! Hey, how'd that champ? How'd that
Question 4.
title match go?
Shut up, guy. Oh, it was really good, actually. It was the highest scoring team title match.
Question number 4 comes from the world of Get Your Geek On. Get Your Geek On. And your question is,
Intergeek themselves.
Oh, okay.
at the end of Star Wars The Phantom Menace, what one word does Boss Nass shout to the crowds in joy as he raises a glowing orb?
Got it.
Yeah, that's a
Got
one-point question, for sure.
And 5, 4,
Rosebud.
3, 1. Pens down. Mark and Draco.
Anakin.
Incorrect.
No.
Snyder.
Wigglefish.
No.
Win a goldfish. Nice.
Cheap Pop. William Bibbiani. Yes, that's correct.
What?
And
Oh!
no. And Roca.
Wait. What did Bibbiani say?
Peace.
Is that right? Yes. Peace, mother.
He got it. So Roca and Bibbiani fighting for the perfect game.
Bye,
Here's the last question.
bye.
Here's the last question.
Bye.
70s crime. 70s crime. Here we go.
What the f***, man?
What name does the group of magicians in 2013's
Oh,
Now You
no.
See Me call themselves?
Oh no.
Wait. Did you say 70s crime?
All
Right. No, sorry. It's not 70s crime. Crime. My bad.
don't
It's not
think this
70s.
is right.
I'm challenging the question. I want a new one. I was ready for 70s. This is not okay.
Crime films. It's just crime films. What name does the
Even
group of
Roca
magicians in 2013's Now
No,
You
this
See Me
isn't right.
call themselves?
Even Roca agrees. We need a new category. It's not 70s crime.
5,
It's
4, 3,
Yes.
2,
Quick.
1. Pens down. And Snyder.
Wait, let me answer first.
No.
Let me answer first.
Go ahead.
The Four Horsemen.
Yes.
Yes!
Roca.
Don't have it.
Don't have it. And Drake.
How does Roka not have that?
The horseman.
That's who it
Yes.
is!
Snyder.
Four horses.
Four Horsemen.
Yes. And with that, Andrew Guy
Four Horsemen.
has been
The Horsemen.
eliminated.
The-
You guys, this sucks. Classics.
Good riddance.
I've never seen the movie.
All right.
Bye, guy. Bye.
Andrew Guy, the exit is either side.
Did you expect any different?
Pick a side. Just get the
Either
hell off the
side.
stage.
And And I'll say this about Andrew Guy's performance, Christian. It is so impressive to see someone talk that much and get so few questions right. Very impressive.
All right.
And only because he
And with that, the number 28th competitor
28.
representing the Paddington 2, the Kahuna.
Hatchety.
Hatchety at 28. Now he can put up a fight.
That's
He
right.
can put up a fight.
A welcome change from Dastardly Drew Guy.
Yeah.
Not actually here to party, but also maybe get some
Yeah,
rounds.
he can put up a fight.
Say it with me. Aloha!
There you go. Matt Hatchety getting the round. All right, so here we go, guys. Number
Bibbiani is so
28,
much fun.
Bibbiani is still in there. 28.
All right, gentlemen. Like every other round in the free-for-all, this has 5 questions in this round, and your first question is from the world of spy movies. And your question is, in Kingsman: The Golden Circle, the villainous Poppy had a couple of robotic pets. What kind of animals did the robots emulate?
Yeah, I saw this one.
Wow. Those guy. Tough question.
5,
I
4,
don't know.
3, 2, 1. Pens down and Bibbiani.
I didn't see it. Alligators?
Incorrect. Hatchety.
Everybody loves
Dogs. Correct. Roca.
Dogs.
Dogs is correct. Dogs is correct. And Snyder.
I got specific. I said Dobermans. That's a dog.
That's a dog. Correct. All right.
Dogs.
Okay, so next
Dogs.
question. Next question is Halle Berry films. Halle Berry.
John Wick 3.
Halle Berry appeared in which James Bond film?
Oh. What was it called?
The crowd really starting to get question judgy.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3,
Okay, got it.
2, 1. Pens down. Matt Hatchety.
I don't have it.
Didn't have it. Roca.
Die another day?
Yes. And
Oh,
Rico.
I was wrong anyways.
Another day. Yep. Snyder.
It would be a great day for Bibbs to die another day.
Yeah. And Bibbiani.
Die another day.
Die another day.
Die another day.
So now
I was trying to
Hatchety
put
and
Tomorrow
Bibbs
Never
tied up.
Dies.
It was the last Pierce Brosnan
Next question.
Bond
All right.
also.
We got a good one here. This is in the category of Sly and Arnie. Sly and Arnie. And your question is, what year do Kyle Reese and the Terminator travel back from? In 1984 is the Terminator. So what year in the
They
future
traveled
did
back from.
Wait, from what year?
What year were they in and they traveled back?
We
What
need to
year
know
do Kyle Reese and the Terminator travel from?
Oh, jeez.
the year in the future. You probably know this answer. You're a big fan of this.
I think actually 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1. Pens down. Roca.
I don't know. 2019?
Incorrect. Enrico.
2084?
Incorrect. Snyder.
2057?
Incorrect. Bibbiani.
2027?
Incorrect.
2025?
Incorrect. Looking for 2029.
And actually, it was the closest. He gets the
Without going
dollar.
over.
2040.
2017.
All right, next question, guys. Next question. Question number 4. Soundtracks. Soundtracks. Name the song by The Knack that opens up Richard Linklater's Everybody Wants Some.
Everybody wants some.
5, 4, 3,
No clue.
Oh, what's that song that the Knack is known
1.
for?
Mark Andreyko.
My Sharona?
That is right. Snyder.
Yeah.
I only know one The Next song, and My Sharona!
That's correct.
My
My
Sharona.
Shona's correct. And actually,
My Sharona.
yes, and Roca.
That song is actually about a woman named
Yes,
Sharona.
it is. Last question here. So, if Snyder
Another
and
Scrubs
Draco
reference.
and Roca get it correct, then Bibbiani and Atchity will be eliminated. Here we go.
Or one of them.
If one of us gets it right, though.
What's that?
One of them could get it right.
If one of us gets it right,
Correct.
we stay.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Last question in this round comes from the world of holiday films. These are holiday films. And
Alonzo,
your
where are
question
you?
is, in Bad Santa, what comedian plays security chief Jin Slagle?
What comedian? Yep.
Bibbiani, stay alive.
I didn't even know that's his name
Writing
in the movie. They really don't say his name ever.
Can't remember.
2, 1. Jeff Snyder.
Chevy Chase.
Nope.
Incorrect. Bibbiani.
Bernie Mac.
Yep.
And
Oh.
Atchity.
Bibbiani survives.
And Roca.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac is correct. And Draco. Bernie Mac, yes. But with that, Mac
Bernie Mac.
has been eliminated.
That's right.
Bibbiani
Forgot Bernie Mac was in
survives
that.
the round.
Whoa. By the
Skin of his teeth. Wow. Wow. Just gets through, but he did it, Mark. He did it.
That's right, and in a competition like this, Christian, when you survive so many rounds, so many competitors, you really don't know if it's Bibbiani. Does he have the endurance to keep going? Does any competitor going to be able to stay that long in a match?
And the question is, who's coming in? And we're going to find out. And number 29, making his way to the ring. Representing Who's the Boss? Led to the ring by his manager,
Bateman.
Tom Dagnino.
Maybe.
Ben, the Boss, Bateman. Dagnino's not there. It's just the
I don't
boss.
see Dagnino. You said he was led by his manager, but it appears that Ben is walking of his own accord. But wait a minute, there's somebody else back there working.
But it's the boss. This is going to be good, really. Look at the old vets eyeing him up. Because the boss now,
He's got the briefcase.
yeah. The boss, ready to go. This is a table. This is an intimidating table.
Brett Sheridan with some athleticism.
Some love.
Member of the crew.
All right.
There it is.
Crowd screaming Ben. It is quickly becoming the WWE. All right, here we go.
Ben!
I'll wait for the chant.
Quite a live
Meryl
reference.
Streep. All right, here we go.
Here to ask
Schmoedown
the
reference.
question is
Yeah.
Miss Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. In Hope Springs, Meryl Streep plays a woman who is looking to reignite her marriage. Who plays her husband?
Is that?
I remember seeing that movie in the theater with you.
Is it?
And there's a scene in a movie theater in
I
that
think.
movie.
Oh, I think it is.
Very
Before the
racist.
topic.
Yeah.
Before the topic. 3,
I think I got this one.
Very
1.
I don't think I do.
Bibbiani.
Tommy Lee Jones.
It is.
Yes.
And Ben.
Alec Baldwin.
Didn't have it. Roca.
Gary Cole.
Didn't have it. And Draco.
Tommy Lee
He
Jones.
had it. Snyder.
The worst interview in Hollywood. Tommy Lee
He had
Jones.
it. Wow, so now Bateman
Tommy
and
Lee
Roca
Jones. It's one of those
are playing
random
against each
ones.
other here.
Colin Firth, who I know was in Mamma Mia, but
It's one of those random polls.
Next category comes from the world
Yeah,
of
I think
Quentin
Steve Carell was in that
Tarantino.
movie also as their counselor.
Quentin Tarantino movie.
it is weird.
And your question is, in the film Reservoir Dogs, what are the 8 men trying to steal? Fairly specific.
The tips from a
Can't
waitress.
say stuff.
4. Right.
Oh, there goes my joke.
2. 1.
Diamonds.
Diamonds is correct. Roca.
Jules.
Gotta accept diamonds. Gotta accept diamonds.
Diamonds. We're not going to accept Jules. It's going to say diamonds.
You accepting Jules?
No.
Very specific.
And Draco.
Money from a bank.
No. And Snyder.
There forever. Diamonds.
Diamonds and Bibbiani.
Diamonds.
Diamonds
I
is
put
correct.
Jules
So-
also.
Wait, I challenge.
That's a bummer.
Jules or
Ben
diamonds,
Ba-
diamonds or jewels, are they not? Jewels
Not-
could be rubies,
not
it could be
acceptable.
emeralds. Because if Dobermans
We
are
need-
dogs, jewels
But
are
they
not.
very specifically say diamonds. They have a conversation.
Challenge.
Doberman is a
They have a
specific
conversation
kind
in
of
the
dog.
movie about how you
They're
can't
never
go
referred to
far.
as diamonds.
I answered dogs. He answered Doberman. You gave him a
Doberman
book.
is a
I'm down.
kind
All
of
right,
dog.
ladies and
John.
gentlemen,
So
the
is a
challenge
diamond
has
and a
been
diamond.
issued and has been granted. The challenge at hand is that John Roca feels that Jules is a close enough answer to diamonds
I would accept Jules in
to
that.
be
Yeah.
awarded the point.
Okay.
It's kind of reversed though.
And unfortunately,
If Dobermans are dogs,
But
diamonds
Doberman's
are
is
John,
more
you're
specific
going
than
to
the
answer.
answer.
Jules is less
You're
specific
going-
than
we were
diamonds.
looking for is diamonds, and it was noted in the question that you have to have a level of specificity, and you did not get to that specific of a level.
We're
with
not
Jules.
awarding the points.
We needed to accept diamonds
John,
and diamonds only.
Doberman would have been the correct answer, and dogs
would've
would have
been.
been wrong.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Next question. This is question number 3. Question number 3 is from the 2000s.
I get
The
it.
2000s. In Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, what reveals the pirates' cursed skeletal forms?
Always seems to be
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Best of that series.
Roca.
I don't know. The ocean.
Correct. And Draco.
Moonlight?
That's correct.
Okay.
Snyder.
Full moon.
Full moon is correct.
Full?
Moon.
It's not full moon.
Moon is correct.
What?
Good answer.
Three champions, Moonlight.
Ben.
Moonlight.
Correct. All right. So
Moonlight.
with that-
Moonlight.
Question number 4. This is in the world of Eddie Murphy movies.
Get your head back in the game, Roka. Come on.
Eddie Murphy movies. In what film does Eddie play a social worker destined to save a young boy with mystical abilities?
Yep.
We need you to be specific with the name of the movie.
Yeah, it was
5,
Eddie plays
Four.
social worker.
3, 2,
Ah,
1. Mark
can't remember.
The title character was actually played by a little girl, the Golden Child.
Correct. And Snyder.
The Golden Child.
Yes. Bibbiani.
The Golden Child.
Ben.
Holy Man.
No. And Roka.
The Golden Child.
Okay. So this is
The
getting
Golden
interesting
Child.
here
This is
because
big here.
Roka could take Bateman out. Roka could take Bateman
Do it,
out
John.
if this was last year. Bateman took Roka out, but the opposite could happen here. Here we go. Next question.
This is interesting.
Fantasy films. 80s fantasies. 80 fantasy. All right. In The Princess Bride,
Yay.
how old did Inigo Montoya say he was when the six-fingered man killed his father?
Oh, shoot, that's
Ask
deep.
the audience to please not listen for
Jeez.
another 15 seconds. Right.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. He doesn't say it in that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Snyder.
One, two,
Doesn't
three,
matter.
four, five, six,
Bibbiani.
5?
No. Ben.
5.
No. Roka.
10?
No. And Draco. And with that, John Roca has been eliminated. What was the answer? John Roca is
11.
out. Bateman.
11.
11. Okay, I put 6.
I said 9.
Mark 11 years old. 11. All right.
Jeez,
Roca's
Roka's out.
And now that table is going to keep getting interesting. Bibbiani's on there. All right.
It's a tough call to go against Roka like
Never
that
gonna
when he
happen.
answered jewels versus diamonds, but unfortunately we needed to be specific, and we had a number of competitors get the answer diamonds correct. Roka clearly seen the movie, but we needed to hear diamonds.
Well, who's going to be able to hang with this crew right now? And number 30.
Ethan Irwin.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, McQueenie.
Representing the family, he is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, the Godfather, Drew McQueenie.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes McWaney to the stage, led by his customary, I believe, is that a Coke Zero in his hand, Christian? He usually has a diet beverage of some sort with him.
Drew's walking in.
It's not, no, it's some sort of bobblehead or pop toy that he has with him. Might be the Godfather.
So, and Draco's
Yeah, it looked
still
like a
in there.
Funko Pop.
Snyder's in
It is.
there. Ben and Bibbiani, the number 1. He was number 1, and he's still there. He's still there. This is number 30, and Bibbiani is still there.
Here comes the Godfather.
He beat his record
This is
from
shades of Ric Flair back in the 1992 Royal
beat his
Rumble.
record from
I'll tell you
last
that.
free for all yet or not?
All right.
Yes.
Bibbiani?
Yeah.
All right.
think
All
so.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to kick off the next round. 5 questions in this round. Your first question comes from the category of Martin Scorsese movies.
Yay.
These are Martin Scorsese movies,
Yay.
and competitors are going to have
Bibbiani.
20 seconds to write down your answer attempt. You're going to have 20 seconds. Your question is, name the 2 Scorsese films that have featured Ben Kingsley.
I got 1.
I got 1.
20 for this one. Okay. On to 2 movies
What's the other one?
out of thin air.
And 5, 4,
Oh,
3,
I don't know.
2, 1. Pens down.
I don't know.
And what do you got?
Hugo and Shutter Island.
Correct.
That's right.
Hugo and Shutter Island.
God.
I had the Aviator and Shutter
Didn't
Island.
have it.
Oh.
Draco?
I was starting to write Hugo and Shutter Island.
Didn't
I
have it.
like Shutter Island too.
Hugo.
Oh.
Wait, you got Hugo?
Yeah.
Because I got Shutter Island and The Departed.
Question
I put
2.
Hugo and Aviator.
Julia Roberts films. Julia Roberts.
I like Shutter Island too. Dang
Julia
it.
Roberts starred opposite Campbell Scott in this 1991 drama
frustrating.
about a live-in care aide who falls in love with her sick boss.
I hate when that happens.
More than you would think. 5, 4,
Oh man, I can't remember.
Julia.
2,
When will it work for her?
1. Pens down. Ben.
Steel Magnolias?
Incorrect. Drew.
Dying Young.
Dying Young is correct. And Draco.
Dying Young.
Yes.
Dying Young.
Yes, and Ben.
Dying Young.
Yes, Dying
It was
Young.
like
Okay.
Prizzy's Honor or
So,
whatever it was called.
right now,
The Showdown just had me frazzled.
and Mark and Draco all tied with 1, and Snyder and Bibbs have
Oh, I can't believe I forgot Hugo too.
Three. Question 3 comes from the world of action movies. These are action films, and your question is, who plays the villainous Dick Jones in the 1987 classic RoboCop?
He plays a villain in everything. Not Ben Mendelsohn.
5, 4, 3,
OCP runs the cops.
2, 1.
Don't know.
Down, and Drew McQueen.
That would be the great Ronnie Cox.
That's
Yes.
That's correct. And Draco.
Kirkwood Smith.
No, and Snyder.
Same thing, Kerwood Smith.
Did not have it.
Ronnie Cox.
Yes, Ben.
Armand Asante.
No, okay, so Ben and Mark.
Kurtwood
fighting it
Smith
out
was,
here. This is
Clarence
question
Boddicker.
number 4.
It wasn't right. Don't worry about it.
Disney films. Disney films. Disney films. Okay. Which Disney princess was voiced by Jodie Benson?
Yep.
That's not helpful.
Dude, am I right on this?
I have no. I can't remember.
Am I right?
I can't picture Jodie Benson, so.
2, 1, Mark and Draco.
Ariel.
Ariel's correct. Snyder.
No.
No, he did not.
I
have
should have
it.
just guessed.
Giuliani? Yes. Bateman to tie it up. Ariel, he had it. Drew McQueenie. Ariel. Drew goes up.
Ariel,
So
Little
Bateman
Mermaid.
and Draco and Snyder all playing for this spot here. This is
Ooh.
big. This is big.
I should have guessed I would have
All
gotten
right.
Ariel as my
All
guess.
right.
Like I had
and your
to.
last
I
question.
was
All
second
right.
guessing myself if it was
Some
Belle.
competitors advance and will eliminate.
But I was like, I think it is Ariel.
This is a big point right here.
Excuse me, the answer. Here's the
He's
answer.
down to Bateman and Draco and Snyder.
Oh, it is, sir.
Yeah, relax. Take a breath. Listen, we've been doing this. This is a
And they
long
could
time.
potentially take out McQueenie if he misses and they all get it.
Chew your gum.
Yeah.
Last question comes to the world of horror movies. Horror movies. As Christian takes a long, meaty sip of LaCroix. Your question from the world of horror is, who directed the 1997 sci-fi horror film
Jeez.
Mimic?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. I don't. There's no way I'm getting that.
Mira Sorvino was in it, and that's about as much as I remember of that movie.
That's saying something.
Yeah. Who directed Mimic?
They don't want to be eliminated by themselves.
5, 4,
Who directed
3,
Mimic?
2, 1, Snyder.
Guillermo del Toro.
Correct.
Guillermo del Toro.
That's right.
I had somebody else.
Didn't have it, Drew.
The great Guillermo del Toro.
Yes, and then Draco. He had it. Ben Bateman
Ben is out.
has been eliminated.
Ben!
The odd couple still in there. The odd couple is still in there. Drew McQueenie from the family, Bibbiani in there as number 1. And Bateman is now gone.
I invented that move, Ben.
All right. All right.
Because they're about to face off in
The
Chicago.
next opponent at number 31.
I'm scared. Oh, I know. Oh, God. Not him.
Yes.
Yep.
He is representing the 5 Horsemen. He is the reigning movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Dangerous Dan Morrow. Uh-oh.
It is a standing ovation.
Uh-oh.
Either they love the Jaws theme or they love Dan Pearl, or maybe both. He comes out with his movie fights belt adorning his shoulder.
Another live event for Dan. The last time we saw him at the live event, he was winning the championship from Ethan Irwin. Bibbiani at the table. Last time we saw Draco and Merle and McQueenie and Bibbiani at the table, it was the XXX5X. All right.
That's right. I mean, if you take a look at that lineup, first of all, it looks like 3 people work on the docks, and they work for Drew McQueenie and William Bibbiani. But all I'm seeing right now, Christian, is the 1927 Yankees. That is murderers
That
row
is.
up there.
Look at that. Look at that row. Look at that row.
Ugh.
Look at that row. Unbelievable.
Who's the
All
weak
right,
link
here we
there?
go. Here we go, Mark.
We're about to find
Going
out.
from the world of the Coen brothers. The Coen brothers. And your question is, the Coen brothers won their first adapted screenplay Oscar.
Adapted.
For which film?
Adapted. Was it?
It's hard.
Is that adapted?
We'll miss your first question. See what the rest of you got. On 4, 3,
I don't know if that's adapted.
2, 1. Bibbiani.
No Country for Old Men.
Incorrect.
What?
I also wrote No Country for Old Men.
That's incorrect. McQueen.
Yeah, I think you're gonna. Yeah.
And Draco.
Was it True Grit? I had No Country for Old Men.
And Snyder.
Same. Wait.
The
I
answer
said
is
it's
for Old Men.
Fargo.
We're looking for Fargo.
That's an original
That's
screenplay.
original.
That's not is that
That's
an
not
adapted
adapted.
screenplay?
Yeah,
That's an original
Fargo.
screenplay.
Fargo's original.
New question. New
adapted.
question.
No, if the answer
The
is
201, the 201 best original screenplay.
Nope, you said
Fargo,
adapted.
you're right,
You said
adapted. For No Country for Old Men, all correct.
All correct.
All correct.
Wow.
I said, "Oh brother, where art thou?" So I was screwed no matter what.
I did say Fargo.
Guys, we were kidding. We're comedians. Can't y'all take a joke? Jeez.
All correct.
Relax. We
All
knew
correct.
it the whole time.
All correct.
That was funny.
All right. Question.
Good thing they had internet available.
Number 2.
That's awesome,
Question
actually.
number 2 is from Samuel L. Jackson.
All 5 of them got it right.
Samuel L. Jackson. Mother. All right. Samuel L. Jackson
answer is mother.
played the character of Carl Lee Haley in which 1996 legal thriller?
Now, is this legal thriller from an adapted screenplay or an original?
Good movie.
Love this movie.
Good movie.
One of Joel Schumacher's
There's
best.
not even LaCroix in this anymore. He just keeps taking
It's a good movie.
Straight rum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan Merle.
A Time to Kill.
Yes, it is. McQueenie.
A Time to Kill.
Yep. And Draco.
A Time to Kill.
Snyder.
You turn him loose.
A Time to Kill. And Bibbiani.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Time to kill.
Time to kill.
Getting really
Good
tough
job,
here.
All right.
Bibbiani.
Next one.
3 across the board. Your next question comes in the category of mystery movies. Mystery
Look at those
movies.
scores.
And your question is, what is the first name of Mrs.
Oh.
Bates in Psycho?
Ugh.
Psycho.
5, 4, 3,
I don't know.
2, 1. Drew. McQueenie.
I do not have it.
And Draco.
Norma.
Norma's correct.
Oh.
Norma.
So
correct.
stupid.
Norma.
And Dan.
Norma.
is correct.
Norma.
Delilah. I don't know.
Here we go. Next
Norma,
question
really?
is from
The mom of
Mystery-
Norman.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
This one is from 70s.
That's
70s.
dumb.
70s.
Dang it.
But makes sense in the story of the movie.
Name one. Name one of the 2 lead actors
From
in the
Scarecrow.
1973 drama
Ooh.
Scarecrow. Name one of the 2 leads.
That could be McQueenie on the chopping block right there, by the way.
On the street anymore.
You can't miss a point with that crew.
Good name. Whatever.
No.
You miss a point, you're out.
3,
Like right now,
1.
I'm gonna miss a point.
And Mark Andreyko.
He was in everything. Al Pacino.
That's correct. Snyder.
Al Pacino.
Yes. Viviani.
Gene Hackman.
Yes.
Yes.
Burrow. Yes.
I didn't have
That's
it.
correct.
I wrote Dustin Hoffman.
No, it's incorrect.
Wait.
McQueenie.
I have Al Pacino and Gene Hackman.
That's correct. All right. So
Ooh.
now Drew and
Oh,
Dan
no.
are tied.
Ooh.
Drew and Dan are tied. This is interesting as
Oh.
we get to the 5th question here.
Oof.
Can they take each other out? Can one get it right? Here we go.
Yikes.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Your next category is in the world of coming of age films. Coming of age.
If this is the Sandlot again.
So what if Drew and Dan get it right and everyone else gets it
Film
wrong?
The Sandlot. I'm kidding.
The whole thing is cleared.
Coming
Is
of
it,
age
or they
movie
keep going
in
till
the
someone-
film Almost Famous.
I don't think
In
everyone's clear.
Almost Famous, who plays Stillwater's groupie by the name of Polexia Aphrodisia? The name is Polexia Aphrodisia. The name of the performer.
What is her name?
Unless, of course, others get it wrong. But and
Could
5,
have a tie.
4, 3,
I am completely blanking on her name.
1. Jeff Snyder.
Veruza Ball.
Incorrect.
No.
Viviani.
Anna Paquin.
Yes.
Oh,
Dan.
Anna Paquin.
not who I was thinking of.
I'll see you later.
Didn't have it. And Veruza Ball. And with that, Drew McQueenie has
McQueenie's
been
gone.
eliminated. The
Wow.
odd couple's still in there.
Yeah, I said Kate
Dan
Hudson.
in there.
That's who I was trying to think
Bibbiani
of.
is
Yeah.
Still in there.
Wow.
Oh, it was like Goldie Hawn's daughter.
Out.
Yeah, I was thinking Han,
Alright.
Goldie. No, it's not
I
it.
know, and I knew
Hey,
it
here
wasn't
it is.
the same last name, but
Number 32. Representing
This free throw's got me on the edge of my seat,
family,
and not just because that's where I have to be for
he is
framing.
the captain.
I was about to say the same thing.
Robert
Nice.
Martinez. the middle. It seems to be rotating, Mark.
Where's Hector Navarro? That seems to be enjoying his pulpit
The
at the
family
center
had
of the
2
stage.
in so far. Here is the manager of the family. All right. Next question here, Mark.
All right, gentlemen, Mr. Burnett, welcome. 5 questions in this round. Your first question is in the world of Solo, a Star Wars director, Ron Howard.
I get it.
Ron Howard. And your question is, what is the name of Daryl Hannah's mermaid character in Splash? Need the first
5, 4,
Still never seen it.
3, 2, 1. Bibbiani.
It doesn't really translate from mermaid. It's like.
That's incorrect. Dan.
The skin of my teeth, Madison?
That's correct. Burnett.
I said squeak.
Didn't have it. And Draco.
Fishy.
No. And Snyder.
Megan.
No. Only Dan gets
Ariel?
that one. That's big.
Bell.
That's big. All right, here we go.
Nicely
All right.
played. That's very
Thriller.
nicely played.
Thriller.
I knew what you were going to do.
In The Purge, the government sanctions a time period of how long in which all crime will be legal?
All right.
Really? You don't have this?
The Purge is real. Are you staying in? Are you going out? What are you doing? What's Christian Harlow
If
doing?
I
He's
got
a
this, you
family.
got this.
Got the answer for you. 5, 4, 3.
I don't think
2,
you have this.
1. Dan Merle.
8 hours?
Incorrect.
No.
Burnett.
12 hours.
12 hours is correct.
Okay.
Draco.
12 hours.
Yes. Snyder.
12 hours.
Yes.
12 hours.
Tied
I
up.
thought it was 16.
All tied.
12
What a
hours.
fight.
Ah.
So embarrassing.
It's the 12 hours overnight.
Rapid.
All right, your next question.
Question 3.
Yeah.
This is in the world of new releases.
Why I thought 16.
New releases.
I'm shocked and dismayed.
And the question is, the events of Black Klansman are
Oh,
set
shoot.
in what mountain town?
I just watched that for not too long ago.
That is just
Question 3.
What mountain town?
Chris Skaliski painting an opus
5.
here today.
4.
I mean, South Park is a mountain town.
2,
They sing about it.
1. Robert Meyer Burnett. Hands down. Didn't have it.
Olympus.
Incorrect. And Draco.
Twin Peaks.
Incorrect. Snyder.
I started my review as a critic here. Colorado Springs.
That's correct.
Oh.
Didn't have it. Didn't have it. Dan.
Colorado
Colorado Springs. So Dan and Snyder got it. This is number 4.
This could be a big
This one?
removal.
This is question 4.
Thank you.
Question 4. Okay. All right, here we go, guys.
Bibbiani.
Kate Blanchett played from Kate Blanchett movies. Kate Blanchett played nightclub owner and con artist Lou Miller in this 2018 film.
Crap, really on the edge of theirs. They may lose
Yeah.
it multiple
That was easy.
pictures.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Draco.
Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8 is correct. Snyder.
Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8. Bibbiani.
Ocean's
8.
8.
Dan.
Ocean's
8. And the captain.
Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8. This is it. Look
Ocean's
at this.
8.
So,
Ocean's 8.
It gets very interesting here. Question number 5 here. Question number 5.
In the world of science fiction,
Come on, Bibbiani.
sci-fi movies,
gonna be
your
interesting.
question is, who starred as pilot Tobin
Yes.
Washburn
Yep.
in Serenity?
Got it. Ooh, this is crazy because I think this is something that Burnett and Draco and Bibbiani would know.
Writing down their answer.
In 5, 4,
Just because of the nerdy side.
Yeah.
2, 1. Jeff Snyder.
Pens down, Robert. Pens down, Robert. Nope.
Jeff Snyder.
Nathan Fillion.
No.
Incorrect. Bibbiani.
Alan Tudyk.
Yes.
Yep.
Merle.
It was 50-50 and I took the wrong one. I said
No.
Nathan
And Burnett.
Well, I didn't finish writing it, but I was writing
No, he didn't.
No.
he didn't get
Uh-oh.
a second.
Uh-oh.
I wrote his last
Alan
name,
Tudyk.
His last name.
That's the last
Tudyk.
name.
And with that,
Yeah.
Robert Meyer Burnett has been eliminated.
What a
Wow.
tough break.
Oh.
What a tough break.
Tough break there. Tough break.
Burnett had
Bibbiani does it again.
Burnett had it.
Ooh,
Does it again.
Bibbiani squeaked by
That-
there.
That middle seat. Can the middle seat do it? All right, we're gonna find out. We have 8 competitors left. Number 33.
Dang.
Riley.
The Five Horsemen.
Yep.
With the record.
Well, we've already seen the other two of the five.
Two-time
True.
singles champion, Mark.
I knew by the Superman music.
Riley. Also representing Who's the Boss.
Here comes Riley.
We get to see Merle and Riley, horsemen, and they've gone at it many times.
Why am I doing just fist bumps?
I
was okay with high fives.
So much love to Mark Riley right now.
Yep. Riley making his way. The former two-time champion is doing a little scoot up into the stage, and there he goes, taking the stage.
Oh, what is this? Cal the Schmoedown.
Nice.
Toss the cap at you, but it's
Big
worth it.
hand for Cal.
Getting all choked up there. All right, here we go. All right, Mark, you have a seat here. Here we go. Starting off here. Okay. In comic book movies, in the MCU, Darren Cross eventually becomes which supervillain? Need the supervillain name.
Well, that was easy.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. William.
Yellow Jacket.
Yes. Dan.
Yellow Jacket.
Riley.
And Yellow Hornet.
Didn't have it. And Draco did not have it? No. And Snyder?
Wow.
No way.
Yellow Jacket.
Oh, he had it. Wow. That's
Yellow
impressive.
jacket.
Yellow Jacket.
Impressive. Okay.
I didn't think he had
Favorite
it. Yellow
MCU
Hornet.
movie.
How did Draco miss that?
All right.
Shocked and
Gentlemen,
dismayed.
your next category is in
Again.
the world of famous actors and actresses. They no longer have to audition.
Yeah.
And your question is, what 1986 movie did Harrison Ford star in opposite of Helen Mirren? I believe the answer is A New Hope.
That's correct. 5.
He's not Chewbacca.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, please, Dan.
The Mosquito Coast?
Yes, it is. Riley.
Jeez.
I didn't
No,
get it. I
Riley didn't have it. And Draco.
The Mosquito Coast.
Yes, Snyder.
The Mosquito Coast.
Bibbiani.
Mosquito Coast.
He had it. Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't have pulled that one.
Jeez.
Wow.
Riley's in trouble. All right, here we go. Next one.
All right.
Comedies. Here we go. Comedies. All right. Comedies.
Take it
Okay.
off.
Who is the main star of the family comedy Are We There Yet?
Yeah.
John C. McGinley.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2,
Are we done
1.
yet?
Pens down, please. And Riley.
Ice Cube.
Yes. And Draco.
Ice Cube.
Yep. Snyder.
Like I'm in my drink, Ice Cube.
And Bibbiani.
Ice Cube.
Dan.
I wrote Ice Cube. That's okay.
You have Ice Cube on the bottom.
Yeah,
Ice
you
Cube.
got it.
Ice Cube. I see it. Ice Cube. Okay. So.
Bye, Felicia.
next question
Ice
here.
Cube.
Dan got it correct.
What was that
All right.
funny business down there?
Okay. Next question. Question number 4.
All right, your next question.
Question number 4. Okay. Question 4.
Bibbiani not only staying on the stage, keeping track for
Of
all
us,
of us.
yes.
Next category.
Record yet?
This is in the world of Tim Burton movies. Tim Burton movies, and your question is, in the Tim Burton produced The Nightmare Before Christmas, what is the name of the ragdoll character voiced by Catherine O'Hara who is hopelessly in love with Jack Skellington?
That was easy.
I forgot her name.
What's the name of the ragdoll character? Done.
Furious writing there, you see some
5.
confidence.
What's
I
this?
can't
What's
remember.
this?
3,
I can't remember.
There's my stuff
1. Pens
everywhere.
down. And Draco.
Sally.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I mean, sorry, Snyder.
Sally.
Yes.
I was close.
Theme at my wedding, Sally.
Yes. Merle.
I gotta remember, so I just wrote Madison again.
No. And Riley.
Sally.
Whoa.
This is big.
Sally.
This is big.
This is
I
big.
wrote
now.
Sarah. I knew it was an S.A.
4.
name.
That's question 4. So this is
That
5.
was question 4.
Definitely Sally.
This is 5.
Not Sarah.
Riley and-
Definitely,
no,
definitely
Merle
Sally.
has 3.
Okay.
Merle has
D-
3, Riley.
Doesn't
So
often.
Riley could get eliminated, but he could also take down
Mark and
Draco
Draco
and Merle with him.
miss. Then, and Riley gets it right, then yes, they will all be
Oof.
eliminated. Here we go. Modern classics. In 1993's Jurassic Park, what is the name of the industrialist who creates Jurassic Park?
Oh no. Oh no.
5,
It's Richard Attenborough.
Richard Attenborough.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Snyder.
John Hammond.
John Hammond is correct. Bibbiani.
I was-
Hammond.
I was right there.
We're not going to accept Hammond. Beast.
I don't need
Go ahead.
it. 5.
Go ahead. John Hammond.
He's like, I don't need it.
John
John
Hammond.
Hammond and Mark Andreyko. Didn't have it, so with that,
John Hammond.
Mark Riley and Mark Andreyko have been eliminated.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Andreyko,
I had it. I was right
they
there
played
too.
each other in Chicago, and Riley had a bad start, but came back.
How do you like that?
So now we're going to get 2 more competitors here, Mark.
You know, Christian, it adds a level of, I don't want to say complacency, but if you're able to take another competitor off the table with you and come from behind fashion, I think that makes Mark Riley feel a little bit better about his performance.
He did. Well, he took out one of the guys that he's going to be
He's
playing.
gonna stand, folks.
All right. Okay, guys, we're going to bring in number 34 and 35. Number 34. Representing Who's the Boss? He is
Jeez.
Tom Day.
Win a goldfish here.
Where is Dagnino? Where is he? Dagnino. But I don't like Dagnino's chances here, though.
I just want to hear what his
I don't
answer
either.
to the microphone.
I
No.
don't like Dagnino's chances.
I have a very strong suspicion he's not going to win a goldfish here.
Or that might be all he wins here.
Possibly. Oh, Vanessa's already left the stage. He's wearing a little Bobby in the Juice hoodie.
Do you expect anything less?
No. I don't know why I sound like I'm shocked and surprised. Jeez.
If you get up to the table sometime this year, it'd be amazing. All right, on Dagnino coming on up.
Snyder.
And the question is, who number 35 is, ladies and gentlemen.
Finstock.
Number 35.
What a goldfish here.
Okay. I know the music.
Oh, boy.
I know the music.
No
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
making
No
his
way.
way
With Snyder
to the Schmoedown.
and Dagnino.
The former
No
Movie
way.
Schmoedown team champion.
Look at that.
This is going to be good.
It's the Patriots back together.
JTE is back. JTE is back. And he gets up there against his former manager, his former team.
That's awesome.
Snyder and JTE going at it. And he's coming out to the Patriots.
Snyder, JTE, and Dagnino.
He's very excited to be back on the stage. So funny to have a Finstock and JTE back to back.
You speak of the Patriots, and look, The Dirt just came out on Netflix last night. These guys were the motley crew of the Schmoedown back in the day.
They are going to kickstart the heart of this
Oh,
crowd.
JT did not give Snyder the handshake. Look at JT's got something to say, I guess.
By the way, that's my song now.
Oh,
You are not allowed to use it.
Oh, he just took the song from the Patriots, and now it's JT's. JT makes his return. Look at that, the Patriots with their old manager, and Dan Merle and the Beast. What an interesting
Keep
table.
in mind, Dan was in
Here
the
we
lion's
go.
den for half a second.
You can say one thing.
Okay, just one thing.
What?
The devil wears Prada, but only because God wears Gucci.
I have it on good authority that Tom Dagnino did know the answer to the Nat question, my Sharona.
Oh, good. Here you go.
Your first question in this round
Oh my gosh.
comes from the category
Jeez.
of war films. War films. And your question is, what war film is about a group of U.S. soldiers who sneak across enemy lines to steal a secret stash of Nazi treasure and stars Clint Eastwood, Telly Savalas, Don Rickles, and Donald Sutherland?
Shoot.
I'm going to eat my shoes if they need anything, you know.
We gave him a lot of actors in the film. You think he's got a fighting chance here?
5,
I don't have that one.
4.
He's writing something.
I'll probably have to eat my shoe. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Bibbiani.
Kelly's Heroes.
Yes. Dan.
I wrote The Dirty Dozen. I didn't have
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, at least I followed Dan Murrow. The Dirty Dozen.
Yes. And JTE.
Phillies Heroes.
Yes. And Snyder.
Stalag 17.
No. So only JTE and Bibbiani have it correct. Okay. Next
All
question.
right, so ring rust.
All right,
JTE.
here we go.
I don't know about that.
Denzel Washington films. Denzel Washington.
Remember
Denzel Washington, yay!
Is that remember the
Antoine
Titans?
Fisher served in which branch of the U.S. military?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I have a 1 in 4 shot here.
Technically 5.
Five.
Wow.
So you got a 4, 3,
Puncher's chance here.
2, 1. Dan.
The Marines?
Incorrect. Dagnino.
I served in this branch of the. It's the Army.
Army's incorrect. JTE.
No.
Navy.
Navy's correct.
Yes.
Snyder. Navy. Navy's correct. Navy.
Navy.
So-
I put Air Force.
Something I never hear myself say. Dan Merle and Tom Dagnino are tied. All right.
Did you say Air Force because I was so quick to say yes?
Good.
No.
No.
Your next question comes from the world of family films. Family films, and your question is, who provided the voice of Stuart Little
Yep.
in the 1999 family film Stuart Little?
I feel fairly confident about this.
There's a toilet on the roof.
Okay, I'm very confident about this.
Hands down, please. And Tom Dagnino.
M. Night Shyamalan?
Correct.
What a
JTE.
good guess.
JTE.
That'd be Michael J. Fox.
Yes. Snyder.
I thought you said
Didn't
Chicken
have it?
Little. I just had Zach Braff.
No, and Bibbiani.
Also a Scrubs reference.
Dan. Michael J. Fox. Dan gets it.
Okay.
JTE.
Michael J.
only
Fox.
one who
Michael
has
J.
not
Fox.
missed so far. Okay. Next question.
Toilet on the roof is a Scrubs reference.
Rom-coms.
I think they get it by now.
Rom-coms. Who plays Stella's best friend, Delilah, in How Stella Got Her Groove Back?
Hey there, Delilah. Who
No,
plays
not gonna
in
help
that
you.
Movie.
If you got
Not gonna help
it,
you, and I hate that song. Please stop singing it.
Out with got a chance to do that.
4,
I know who played Stella.
2, 1. Pens
Repeat the
down.
question. Repeat the question.
Pens down. JTE. Pens down. JTE.
Is it guess Regina Hall?
No. Snyder.
Queen Latifah.
No.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
Oh.
I wrote Angela Bassett.
No. And Dagnino.
Della Reese. Della Reese?
Della Reese?
So
Really?
That is the fourth question. This is number 5. This is
I put
very
Queen
versatile.
Latifah.
How does Tom
If Tom
Dagnino know
gets it
Della
right,
Reese?
I don't know.
Dan and Jeff get it wrong, then all three will
I
be
don't know.
eliminated.
will be-
Pigs will
that
start
will be the
flying
day.
all over.
That'll be a
There's a
hell
really
of a
good chance of
moment.
that
The
happening.
guy who did Little
All right.
Bobby and the Juice
Your next
just
question
named someone
comes
famous from
the
Touched
world
by
of
an
Brad
Angel.
Pitt.
Got it.
Brad Pitt. Your question is, Brad Pitt starred as Detective Frank Harris opposite an animated
Yep.
Kim Basinger
Ooh.
in this 1992 live-action
Wait.
animation hybrid.
Yep.
More obvious. Why don't you give more clues?
If you just left it as Detective Frank Harris, I wouldn't have got it. But
4, 3,
animated Kim
2,
Basinger gives it
1.
away.
don't know.
Jeff, stayed it?
Cool World.
Yes.
Yep.
Bibbiani?
Everybody needs a savior, baby. Cool World needs
Dan,
a
stayed in
savior.
it?
Cool world.
Yes. Dagnino? Doesn't matter. JT? And with that,
Cool
Tom
World.
Dagnino has been eliminated. You're out.
That's the breaks,
You're
kid.
out.
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Questions were these?
All right.
Tough round for Dagnino. Got some hard
That middle
questions in
seat.
there.
That middle seat is just rotating people in and out.
It's almost like a curse at this point.
Yeah. All right. And introducing
Everybody's just up and walking around.
36.
Kind of what I want to do.
Yeah.
From Superhero News, Sean
Gerber.
Gerber! Sean Gerber, who was number 1 last year.
See how Gerber
Number
can
one.
do in that middle seat,
Yeah.
which seems to have felt many previous
Just gotta
competitors
stand.
number 1 on that stage here today.
Can I stand behind JTE?
Go right back into it. Here we go, guys. Starting up. Natalie Portman Films begins this round. Natalie Portman Films. Natalie Portman.
The other bowling girl.
Portrayed an American historical figure in which 2016.
I know who she played. What was the name of the movie?
Was it?
Four.
Was it named that?
3.
I don't remember what the movie is called, but I know she played Kennedy's wife.
Yes. Dan.
Yeah.
Sean.
Nope.
Didn't have it. JTE.
Jackie.
And Snyder?
Wacky Jackie.
Jackie.
I feel good. Jackie.
Okay.
Well,
that's IE, but that's fine. I knew she played
I almost take that point away for calling her
Kennedy's
Wacky
wife.
Jackie.
Jackie Kennedy.
Your next question comes from the world
That's
of
what
animated
threw me off,
movies.
except
Animated
the Y,
movies drawn by hand or on a computer. Your question is, who voices Wilson Fisk, a.k.a. the Kingpin?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Don't get me on spelling on this one, okay?
Really showing his fastball.
Just as long as you don't get after me on it as well.
Deal.
2, 1, pens down. Dan?
Liev Schreiber.
Yes. And Sean?
It wasn't D'Onofrio, so I don't have
Didn't have it. JTE?
Liev Schreiber.
Lieb?
Instead of a B instead of a B. That's wrong.
Can't
Lieb?
accept-
It's not a different person. It's incorrect.
Can't accept
Not
it.
Lieb. Snyder?
Lieb.
Snyder? Liev Schreiber is correct. And Bibbiani?
Liev
Liev Schreiber. And there you go.
Liev
JTE
Schreiber,
had it. You
Liev,
just couldn't get
Liev,
JTE.
Liev,
Shitschreiber, Shrubber. Shrubbery.
Correct. That's
Sabretooth.
the rules, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
him.
Cotton Weary.
There we go. Next question.
Only JTE.
We
can
dearly
use
don't
an
want to remember him as
alphabet
Sabretooth because that means we have to remember.
Here we go.
X-Men
Here we go.
Origins
Question
Wolverine,
number
Yeah.
3. Okay. 90s films. 90s films. Which 90s comedy features a topless, psychic
Oh.
with a third nipple?
Dude, if I did not mention this during South by, come on.
I didn't write it.
I guess kids have to learn about
Five,
We actually had a conversation that brought this up.
I don't just remember a random
2,
conversation we had.
1, JTE.
Mallrats.
Yes, it is. Snyder.
Fuck us. Mallrats.
Yes. Bibbiani.
Mallrats.
Dan.
Snoochie Boochies. Mallrats.
Sean.
This is going very
Didn't
well.
have it. So Sean.
Mallrats.
Sean is in serious trouble here. So let's go. This is the last question. Here we go.
This is the fourth question.
Psychic with a third nipple.
This is fourth. This is fourth. Okay.
Your question is, movie release dates. Movie release dates. And
Release dates. Movie release dates.
your question in movie release dates is, the Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie film Mr. and Mrs. Smith came out in what year?
Again,
Ooh.
it's down to 2 numbers.
Yeah.
We're hoping for a miracle.
5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. JTE.
2002.
No. Snyder.
No.
2008.
No.
No.
Bibbiani.
2003.
No. Dan.
2005.
Yes.
Ah.
Sean.
2005.
He had it. Sean.
2004.
2005. That was the other number I was thinking.
I was thinking
All right,
03 or
because
04.
if JTE.
I was thinking 04, 05.
JTE misses and Sean gets it. Sean will have eliminated JTE. So here we go. Here we go.
Movie release dates.
Last one. Festival films. Festival films. Okay.
Darling, if you will.
Which 2018 film was shot
Oh,
entirely on the
shoot.
iPhone 7 Plus?
What was that called?
We could
Yes.
say what theatrically released film.
What was that called?
Many movies
Which
probably made on an
theatrically-
iPhone
theatrically
7.
released?
I made 7 myself.
5, 4, 3,
You'll never see.
2.
I can picture it too.
Jeff Snyder.
Steven Soderbergh.
Yep.
I think I got the Florida Project.
No, it is not. Bibbiani.
It's that Soderbergh film. I don't remember.
Dan.
Unsane.
Yes, perfect
Yep.
round
Yep.
for Dan. And
Nope,
Sean
didn't have it.
didn't have it. JTE.
Unsane.
He had it.
He
And
had
with
it.
that,
Unsane.
Sean Gerber has been
Yep.
eliminated. Sean is out. Sean is out, and that middle seat once again proving to be very tough. All right. Number 37,
Who's next?
representing corruption.
Chance.
The chance?
Ladies
Nope,
and
Stacy.
gentlemen, Sassy
Ah.
Stacy Howard, led to the ring by Ken Nemtsov and Grace Hancock.
Wow, Ken and Grace making an appearance.
Chance may not even be there.
On stage.
I mean, there's a chance.
It's nice to come up cool and casual when you have two talented stage performers as your manager / cohort.
Big pull here with Stacy. And Stacy has a big match coming up pretty soon here with Janine the Machine. So that's pretty
Still see your shadow on the wall.
Yeah, I had to adjust my shorts real quick. I'm back.
All
I'm
right,
fine.
here we go, guys.
you
5
adjusting your
questions.
shorts?
5
That's-
questions,
never mind.
and we're about to begin.
All right,
That's where
your
that joke
first
ends.
question of 5 in this round comes from the world of adventure movies. And your question is, in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, who plays Who plays Benjamin Lockwood?
Dan.
That's it? Okay.
In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, who plays Benjamin Lockwood?
That's one of those names I can never remember, huh? Unless it's
5,
not who I'm thinking of.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and William.
I didn't see it. Bob Balaban?
No, Dan.
I don't know if this counts. It's Hugh Cromwell, but I couldn't get the Cromwell legibly written.
No, it's not. And Stacy.
Jake Johnson.
No, JTE.
Dude,
No, and
it's James Cromwell, but I did not write the answer.
oh no, he did not write it down. But
It's Fallen
nobody
Kingdom.
got it right.
Who cares?
Come on, Bibbiani. When are you going to get one right?
That will not do.
All right,
That will not
Yeah,
do.
James Cromwell is one of those names I can never remember for some
all right.
reason.
Question 2.
Along with Kristen Bell.
In the world
Hey.
of dramas.
Got it.
Dramas. Which future 007 appears opposite Peter O'Toole and Katharine Hepburn in the 1968 historical drama The Lion in Winter?
Wow. How far up your butt did you reach for that question?
I don't even remember asking it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Dan Merle.
Roger Moore?
Incorrect. Stacy? Incorrect. JTE?
Sean Connery.
No, and William?
Timothy Dalton.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I said Roger Moore.
asked
I
him
was
when
thinking
you get one
Timothy
right,
Dalton.
he got
I
one
put
right.
Sean Connery.
Here's question number 3.
Wow.
Question 3.
All
Growl,
right.
growl to you two.
Question number 3, and we're going to give you 20 seconds to marinate on this next question. It comes in the world of Spike Lee movies. And the question is, as of February 2019, so we're counting these Oscars, how many Oscar nominations does Spike Lee
Ooh,
have?
nominations.
20 seconds.
Competitive Oscar nominations?
How many
If you want an
Oscar
honorary
nominations?
award.
Well, he didn't get nominated for technical.
It's going to be a random shot in the dark.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, and Stacey Howard?
4.
No, that is incorrect. JTE?
3.
Incorrect. Snyder?
3.
Incorrect. Bibbiani?
2.
No, and Dan?
I also said 3.
3. No.
What is the
Five.
answer?
5.
I said 2. I put 4.
Nominate.
Now, question number 4. Question number 4.
These are tough going.
This is the hardest round ever.
Yeah.
Is from Pixar. Pixar. Okay, here's question 4 from Pixar. In the Toy Story franchise, what is the name of the sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance?
Yes.
It gets a laugh from the crowd, but is he going to get a correct answer from any of the competitors? They're struggling so far in this
5,
slate.
4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. JTE?
Nope.
No. Snyder? No.
Nope.
Bibbiani? Zurg?
Yep.
Close up that.
Yes.
Yep.
And Dan?
Zurg.
Zurg, yes. And Stacy?
Zurg.
Zurg, yes.
Emperor Zurg.
So
Emperor
JT
Zurg.
and Snyder on the verge of getting out here. So this is question number 5. Question number 5. Here we go. Question 5.
Question number 5 comes from the wild, wonderful world of Kurt Russell movies. Kurt Russell movies. For 15 seconds on the clock, your question. In Tombstone, what 2 actors played brothers to Kurt Russell's Wyatt Earp?
Oh, shoot.
Westerns.
I'm going to have 1.
4,
It appears Snyder's putting his
3,
pen away and grabbing his back, Christian.
2, 1. Snyder?
Thanks for coming, guys.
All right. Bibbiani?
Sam Elliott and Bill Paxton?
Yes. Dan?
Sam Elliott and Bill Paxton.
Oh.
Yes. Stacy?
Said Val Kilmer and Boop.
And JTE?
Bill Paxton and Sam Elliott.
And
Wow.
with that, Jeff Snyder has been eliminated.
Yeah, I just had Val Kilmer.
JTE and Stacy survived. Snyder had a nice run.
Good run for
Snyder
Snyder.
had a
Good
nice
run
run.
for
Very nice run by Jeff Snyder. But ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our final 3 competitors.
Ooh.
Final 3. All right, our next competitor,
Coming down to the wire.
Who's left?
representing the Time Machine.
Ethan Irwin.
Time machine.
Oh.
She is Janine the Machine! Janine the Machine! Where is she? Where is she?
Paging Janine the Machine.
See if they
think I
could
see her
work together
backstage.
when we needed them to.
Where's Janine the
Fight the
Machine?
battles that we never could.
Oh, wait a minute. I see something backstage.
And there she is! Janine's coming in Nick Fury style, look! Janine walking through.
Look at the walk.
Yeah, look at Janine.
Look at the confidence.
I like it. Look at the mix. I like it. Look at she's doing it. Look at Stacy. Look at Stacy looking at her former stablemate.
Boy, wow.
Janine trying to give her a hug. Stacy wants nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Janine trying to be nice. And JTE, Janine. So we see our first battle between Janine and Stacy tonight. All right, here we go. The category of romance films for your first romance films. Okay. In the 2018's second act, who plays Maya's friend, Joan? I just watched this the other night. Over the Thing.
Wow.
It's my heel turn.
Really?
That's my heel turn. That's my heel turn.
Just imagine you and your wife. Like, should we watch The Thing?
5, that's exactly how it went.
Where's
4,
second act?
3,
Oh, I want to watch second act
2,
though.
1, and...
Oh, I know who it is.
Maya Rudolph?
No.
No.
Leah Remini?
Yes, it is. And Stacy?
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. JTE?
Leah Remini?
Yes, it is.
Spelled it? Good.
And Janine?
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. So Stacy, Bibbiani, and Janine all missed. And here we go, question 2.
All right, we go to the wacky decade known as the 1980s. And your question is, in the world of the 1980s, what is the nickname of Bill Nunn's boombox-toting character in 1989's Do the Right Thing?
I can't remember.
You know what other role Leah Remini is famous for? Stacy Carosi, Saved by the Bell.
5, 4,
Malibu Sands
3,
Hotel.
2, 1, and Dan Merle?
I couldn't come up with it.
Didn't have it.
Oh, really?
Stacy?
Didn't have it.
JTE?
So you guess Zeus?
No.
Nope.
And Janine?
Radio Raheem?
Yes.
Radio
Raheem it is.
Ah, I said Radio
JTE,
Rahid.
Stacy Howard.
Nice.
Ah,
Oh, Bibbiani's still in it right now.
Okay.
one letter
Next
off.
category of
Happens.
scores. Scores. Who composed the score for Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland?
I mean, there's a chance we could be wrong, but
Not likely.
5,
when it comes to Tim Burton movies,
The crowd has turned late in the match.
Pretty good bet.
2, 1, and Stacy?
Danny Elfman?
Yes. JTE?
Danny Elfman.
Yes. Janine?
Danny Elfman.
And Bibbiani?
Danny Elfman.
And Dan?
How can you not say Danny Elfman?
Danny Elfman?
I don't know, because we said Danny Elfman,
Danny Elfman.
so we have no clue.
who composed this Tim Burton movie?
Yeah.
Danny Elfman.
4.
All right, your next question. This comes from the world of fantasy movies. And your question is, in the 2007 film Enchanted, who
Ooh.
played the evil queen and witch, Nerissa?
There's only 2 people I can remember from being in that movie.
That's pulling double duty, evil queen and a witch.
5,
Venn diagram overlaps.
4, 3,
I don't think I'm right.
1. Pens down, please. And JTE?
Kate Blanchett?
No. And Janine?
Susan Sarandon.
Yes.
Oh,
Susan Sarandon.
that's right.
I just said Meryl Streep because the
Didn't
crowd
have
likes
it. Stacy?
Susan
Stacy
Sarandon.
had it.
Oh boy!
It's a Charlize Theron.
This.
Uh-oh.
Dan, Stacy, and JTE all going at it here in
On the
this
chopping
fifth
block.
question. Here it is.
Christian, usually the quote that you would tell yourself on stage is that, look, I just need to get this next question right and I'm fine. That is not the case
No.
for JTE, for Dan, or for Stacy
All right,
right
here
now.
we go. This is the 5th and final question in this round. In the Get Your Geek On. In the Star Trek Next Generation film series, what was the 4th film that was released?
Woo. That is a toughie.
So Stacy, Dan, and JT are playing to stay in here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ugh,
Janine?
butchering this.
Search for Spock.
That's incorrect.
No.
Star Trek Nemesis.
Nemesis is correct.
Star Trek Nemesis.
Yes, Stacy?
First contact.
No, and JTE.
First Nemesis, Star Trek.
Nemesis. So with that, Stacy
Put
Howard
Resurrection, but I think it was
has
actually
been
Insurrection.
eliminated. JTE
But-
and
Put
Dan
the way home or
survive.
whatever. I
Janine
don't
the
know.
Machine, Bibbiani
That wasn't
having
even
a
the
good
name
round.
of one of them.
And Janine eliminates.
Was it
her
close to
former
a
stable
name of one of them?
Stacy
No.
Howard. Okay. Whew. All right, ladies and
Whatever it
gentlemen,
was closest
we
to,
have
that's
come
what I was
down to
going
our
for.
Final two competitors.
What was the one with the whales?
Number
That's not the Next
39.
Generation.
Oh,
It was the Next Generation one.
that's what threw me off.
I know that music. I know that
So
music.
someone from Collider Live?
I know
Brett?
that music. That is it. That is. Wait a minute. That's the Collider Live music.
Or is this Cody Hall
Wait,
or
what's happening? Where's
Hopster?
this person? Who's coming out? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, it's Brett Sheridan.
No way.
Brett is going to actually
Sheridan is number
compete?
39. Good God, that's Brett Sheridan's music.
Best kept secret.
Brett Sheridan.
Fantastic.
Number 39. You called it on the phone.
All right.
I didn't. It was an accident.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh man, that's the best kept secret right there.
Brett Sheridan. Brett Sheridan is number 39, and it is looking very solid here for a lot of these competitors. Bibbiani. Wow.
How's his movie knowledge?
All right, Brett's up there.
We're not expecting a great showing here.
It must be noted. It must be noted once again that number one, Bibbiani, is still in there.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Crazy. What a.
Yeah, he's
What
at
a-
least, he
what a
is
day it's been so
MVP.
far. What a
At
match it's been
least.
So far, Bibbiani's still up there.
This is
and
legendary.
Big props to Brett Sheridan with the Pabst Blue Ribbon, bringing a touch of Nebraska class to the stage.
All right.
Here in Los Angeles.
So here we go. Next
Nice.
category is what?
Is Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman. She was fake married to Tom Cruise.
Fake married?
Our question is, which 2005 Nicole Kidman film was directed by Nora Ephron
That wasn't 2005.
and Brett Sheridan?
Don't.
New to the White
That wasn't 2005.
3, 2,
I don't
1.
know.
Pens down, and William.
Didn't have it.
No, Dan.
I said the hours.
No, Brett.
Win a goldfish here.
No. JTE.
Nice.
The hours also.
No, and Janine.
Bewitched.
Yes.
I was
That's
like, my
it.
nose itches.
Look at us.
Janine
Bewitched.
I should have guessed that.
That's a big point right now. That is a big point. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Disaster films. Okay. Who played U.S. President Andrew Palmer in the 2017 film Geostorm?
You're
Me and
right. That film was a disaster.
You. You see who played U.S. President
Who else was in that movie?
Palmer in the 2017 film Geostorm? I did see it.
I know who was the lead guy in it, but I don't think he was the president.
5,
No, he wasn't.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dan?
Andy Garcia.
Yes. Brett?
In Overboard, it was a closet.
No. JTE?
Andy Garcia.
Yes. Janine?
Arroz con pollo.
Cafe con leche.
Bibbs?
I had Ed Harris.
No, Bibbiani didn't have it either. So, and Dan? Dan
already answered. Dan
I
already
like how
answered.
Brett Sheridan answered the question about building something.
Your next question. Of 5 in the round.
Brett and Bibbiani are tied right now.
I thought we wrote this differently.
Here we go.
This is from the world of
Nice,
Quentin
Brett.
Tarantino.
I know, man.
Your question. In Inglourious Bastards, what is the nickname
I feel like I said
of
this
Eli
already.
Roth's character?
Jeff Snyder.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have Brett. Thank you.
Oh, it's the bear, but I put the wolf.
Yeah, incorrect. JTE?
No.
Definitely not.
Nope.
Definitely
Nope.
not. And Janine?
I put the bear Jew.
That's correct. And
The Bear Jew.
That's correct.
Buongiorno. The Bear Jew.
Bear Jew. Or JTE.
Only you. Only you. Only you. Only you.
Can I make a statement real quick?
Do you have to?
Look, here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, we do not discriminate bears based on race, creed, religion.
Look at Dan. Dan's hiding his face. All right, let's go. Next question. This is number 4.
Let's just all never speak of that answer again.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Next question is Angela Bassett films. Stella travels where to get her groove back in How Stella Got Her Groove Back?
Oh, no. This is not how we wrote this.
You still want to play? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and JTE.
Jamaica.
Yes. Janine.
Jamaica.
Yes.
Jamaica.
Yep. Dan
Jamaica.
and Brett.
Back to Oz.
Yeah.
I mean, the VHS cover, she was on a beach. Does that count?
I put Caribbean. Jamaica was right there in my head too.
She was on a beach. Do these answers count?
Question
No.
Comes from the world of the 2000s.
I'd get my groove back if I went to a beach.
Specifically, which beach, what
And
location?
your question is, in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, Goldstein and Rosenberg stay home to watch what movie on HBO?
Nope.
And it's like the most like off the wall.
4,
No.
No, I
I've
think
never seen those movies, so.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Janine.
The Gift.
That's correct. Bibbiani.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Dan.
How Stella got her groove back.
Brett.
How dare you?
And JTE. And with that, Brett Sheridan has mercifully been
I thought it was Basic
eliminated.
Instinct.
I am so
got
happy
one
that
and
Brett
in
even
out.
took a shot.
In and out.
Yeah.
In and out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached
Love
number 40. This is the final competitor
Here comes
in this
Finstock.
round.
Yeah, right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ethan Irwin?
number 40.
Oh yeah.
No? John Humphrey.
He is the 2017 free-for-all MVP.
Ethan Irwin's not in it this
The
time.
Mad Hatter, John Humphrey.
Is he wearing a Screen Junkie shirt?
Yeah. He's dressed up like Dan.
MVP.
That's awesome.
He's dressed like Dan.
He had the performance of, say, a kid.
Had a tough free for all last year,
With a belt.
He's dressed as Dan.
but he's got a belt. He's got a belt.
Yeah, he's dressed as Dan Merle. Yeah, he's dressed as Dan Merle. He's got the shirt on, he's got the screen junkie,
Charting.
he's got the flannel, coming out with the sunglasses. It's a good cosplay. It's a good cosplay.
Dan Merle facing the us version of himself.
All right. Yes, it's like us all over again. You're right. All righty. So John Humphrey will sit down at the table. So here is how this is going to work. This is the final competitor. This is not necessarily the final round.
Ooh, we're gonna be here for a
eliminating
while.
The person with the least amount of points. The winner of the free-for-all will be the last person standing. And we will begin that round right now. All right. Here we go. In the category of horror films. Horror. Which 1973 horror film follows a police sergeant sent to a Scottish island village to search for a missing girl
Yes.
whom the strange townsfolk claim never existed? Which 1973 horror film follows a police sergeant sent to a Scottish island village to search for a missing girl whom the strange townsfolk claim never existed?
It was
5,
badly remade.
3, 2, 1. William.
That would be the good version of The Wicker Man.
Yes,
Yes,
it would.
Dan.
Not the
The
bees.
Wicker Man.
Not
Yes.
the
And
bees.
John.
The Wicker Man.
Yes. And JT.
The Wicker Man.
Yes. And Janine.
The Wicker Man.
Yes. Tie game.
Nice.
The Wicker
Tie
Man.
game.
They all got that?
All got
They
it.
all got that?
All got it. Here we go.
All right.
Next question.
Next question, number 2 in a slate of 5, comes from the world of classics. And your question is, in the film Chinatown, Jack Nicholson plays Jake. Who plays the real Mrs. Mulray?
This is frying me here at the end.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
Dan?
Faye Dunaway?
Yes. John.
Elle Fanning.
No. And
Elle
Janine?
Fanning.
Faye Dunaway.
Yes. Janine.
Faye Dunaway.
Yes. William.
Faye Dunaway.
Got it. Okay, so John Humphrey falls behind by 1. Okay. Monster movies. Monster movies. Monster movies is the next question. Who plays Corporal Ford in the film Overlord? Who plays Corporal Ford, the film Overlord?
I was proud of you watching that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah, you had a
top
good time.
10.
Shoving popcorn in your
5.
face.
There's only
4,
one name I actually remember
3,
from being in that movie. So
2,
I don't know how you spell
1.
it.
Hands down.
Yeah.
John?
Wyatt Russell.
Yes.
Oh,
JT?
no.
wrong.
Wyatt Russell.
Yes. Janine?
Wyatt Russell.
Yes. Bibbiani?
Wyatt Russell.
Yes. And Dan?
Great movie. I didn't have.
Didn't have it. So Dan and
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, we were thinking,
Missed.
what's his
Okay.
face from,
Okay.
Ian
this is question number
Dackensticker.
4 coming
yeah,
up.
from Agents of
Right,
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
This comes
Yeah.
from the world of Kevin Smith movies.
Fitz.
Kevin
Ian
Smith.
Casticker.
The question is,
Yeah.
Dick Cass.
who plays
something like that.
Shaka King, the director of the Blunt Man and Chronic film in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
And 5, 4, 2,
Gonna guess.
1. JTE?
Maybe Chris Rock.
Yes.
Oh.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Bibbiani?
Chris Rock.
Dan?
Chris Rock.
And John?
Ron Jeremy.
No, he did not have
This
it.
movie's
Okay,
gonna make
so
House Party 2 look like
this is
House
gonna
Party
get very
3.
interesting once again, because Dan has
I'm wrong.
3.
I played
John
Jason
gets
Lee.
it right, Janine and Dan miss. Then
Oh, yeah. I got it. I just started erasing it, but...
5th question in this round. 5th question. In the
Judging by
realm
the
of
quote.
Scarlett Johansson films. Scarlett Johansson portrays a maid who models for a famous piece of art in what film? For a famous piece of art. Scarlett Johansson portrays a maid who models for a famous piece of art in what film? And 5, 4, 3,
Nope.
2, 1. Pens
know.
down. Janine?
The girl with the pearl earring.
Yes. Bibbiani?
The girl with the pearl earring.
Wow.
Dan?
Girl with the pearl earring.
Yes. John?
I put the bowling girl.
Didn't have it. And JTE?
No, I
Didn't
didn't.
She
have
was
it.
the other
But
one.
with that, John
Mona Lisa
Humphrey has
smile.
been eliminated.
Yep. That's a Julia Roberts movie.
Now we have our final 4. Final 4. And it is JTE who's been in there for a while. Dan, who's been in there for a while. And William Bibbiani, number 1. Number 1.
Went the entire
And
way.
Janine the Machine rounding
All right,
out.
right back to it.
The 4
Right
on
back
there.
to it, ladies
He's been there the
and
entire
gentlemen.
way. That's crazy.
All right, your next question. From the world of Oscar movies. And again, we'll be asking you 5 questions in this slate. And your question is,
Jeez.
who won Best Director for directing 1982's Gandhi? Now we're getting into like the final Jeopardy level.
I can't remember who directed Gandhi.
You're gonna hate this.
4, 3, 2, 1. William.
That would be once again Lord Richard Attenborough.
Yes. Dan. Hey, Richard Attenborough. Yes. JT.
Richard Attenborough.
And Janine.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Okay.
Richard Attenborough.
All right, here's the next question.
Mr. Attenborough has been my kryptonite tonight.
Spy films. What is the subtitle of the second Austin Powers film? What is the subtitle?
Little curveball in there.
How do you go from Attenborough to this?
I know.
5, 4, 3.
Dang, you need all that time just to write that.
Yeah.
Hands down. And Dan.
The spy who shagged me.
Yes. JTE.
The spy who shagged me.
Yes. Janine.
The spy who shagged me.
And William.
The spy who shagged me. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Spy Who Shagged Me. I got that, but I didn't
Question
get
It's
Lord
just a
Richard
question if any of the other
Attenborough.
competitors blink right now.
This is the end of the Cinefanatics channel.
Where's your head at?
Will it be on this next question that comes from the world of Tom Hanks films? Tom Hanks movies.
Catch me if you can.
All right, your question. What is the first name of Michael Clark Duncan's character
Oh no.
in The Green Mile?
Oh, I should know that.
Yep.
First name.
Do you know his last name?
5,
I'm blanking on both.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And JTE.
John?
That is. Janine.
John.
John.
Yes. And
John.
Yes. And Dan.
John. It
There
is
you
John.
go. Question 4.
John. John
Question
Coffee.
4.
Yeah.
Like the drink.
Dan and
Only not
William
spelled the same.
and JTE.
So not like the drink at all.
Here we go. Music films. Music films. Giovanni Ribisi plays Chad the original drummer of a band who broke his arm, forcing him to be replaced. In which film?
Also a Tom Hanks.
Bibbiani Ribisi plays Chad, the original drummer of a band who broke his arm, forcing him to be replaced. In which film?
Of course I know that one.
We need the
In
name
which
of the
film?
Please do not write the words Jew
5,
or bear.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. And JTE.
That thing you do?
Yes, it is. Janine.
I totally guessed that thing you do.
Yep. Bibbiani.
That thing you do.
And Dan.
I'm out here with these fellas. We got a pig over in the livestock contest, and we are going to win that blue ribbon. That thing
That's correct.
Wow.
He knows it.
Alright, so
That thing you do.
here we
That was
go.
an excellent quote pull from
Somebody
Dan.
else has-
Yeah.
William has
Wow.
someone else for. This could get
Except for Janine,
I just got impressed by Dan Merle in a way I've never known I could be impressed by Dan Merle.
We would do a sub
From.
depth 3 points.
all right.
Also, that sentence is weird.
Also the end of the Cinefanatics channel.
The fifth question in this round, and your question comes from the world of directors. Directors. And your question is, Clint Eastwood has directed Lawrence Fishburne twice. Name one of the films.
Shoot.
Fun fact, saw Lawrence
Was he
Fishburne
in that
eating
one?
Whole Foods the other day.
5,
I don't know if he was in this, but
Both
3,
eat healthy.
2, 1. Pens down. Janine.
Tombstone.
Incorrect.
Just cause?
No. Dan.
The Mule.
That's correct. And
oh,
JTE.
oh,
River.
That's correct. That's correct. So
The
because
Mule.
Janine
Perfect
missed,
round.
though,
I put
Janine
$1
has
Baby,
been
which I don't.
eliminated. William survives. William survives again.
I don't think he was in
William
$1 Baby.
Bibbiani is still in there, and we are down to our final 3. JTE.
And no one not thinking of
Dan
Morgan Freeman.
Merle,
Jeez.
and William the Beast Bibbiani.
People out there thinking I was maybe thinking Morgan Freeman. I don't
All
know
right.
Morgan Freeman.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I knew you were thinking that.
All right, we're going to start here. We're going to start here in the 70s. In the 70s. 5 questions. Who played John Shaft in the 1971 action crime thriller Shaft? Shaft.
Is he playing Grandpa Shaft in the new one?
5, 4.
I don't remember his name.
3, 2, 1. William.
They say Richard Roundtree's one bad mother.
Shut your
Dan.
mouth.
Dan.
Richard Roundtree.
Yes, JTE.
All I got was Richard.
Richard. No.
Richard
All right,
Roundtree.
so
It's him,
JTE
though,
finds
right?
himself
Yes.
down
Okay.
1.
Yeah, I don't
Next
have his
question.
name.
All right, your next question comes from the world of Disney movies. Disney movies. And your question
I'm running
is,
out of gas.
in The Lion King, what was Simba's mother's name?
Yes.
I'm not sure how to please the crowd at this point.
I
You just
can't
can't.
get
They
that
have
one.
turned on their emperor.
The only female lion's
4,
name I remember is
3,
not
Henry
Nala.
Bolt is in the air.
is not his mom's name.
1. Pens down, and Dan.
You can groan all you want. I didn't know it. I said Nala. I don't know.
That's
Nope.
incorrect. GT.
Nina.
No, and William?
I also had Nala.
No.
Sarabi!
Sarabi is the answer. Sarabi is the answer. All right.
Oh, you're down there.
Sorry. Question 3. Question 3. All right. Once again, too exhausted to try it this time. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Dwayne Johnson films. All right. Dwayne Johnson played the character Robbie Weirdchick, a.k.a. Bob Stone, in this 2016
No.
film. Third question.
And Harloff, to do the Rock impression, nope, flops over like a dead fish on a boat.
I'll do the Cougar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go with JTE.
Is it Central Intelligence?
Yes, it is. William.
Central Intelligence.
Dan.
Central
Central
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Dan and
Central
William.
Intelligence.
Dan and William
Good
up
job.
by 1 here on
Shooby dooby
JTE.
dooby.
Here's question number 4. Question 4.
All right.
Jeez.
Question 4. Here is your
That's a name I
question.
always
This
forget,
comes
and
from
they
the world of
mentioned it
movie
earlier.
Quotes. Movie quotes.
Ugh.
The question is, in which Pixar film will you hear the quote, "I don't believe that man has ever been to medical school"?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
5, 4, 3,
It was just which one of
1.
them.
Pens down, please. And William.
Toy Story 2.
It's incorrect. Dan.
Inside Out.
Incorrect. JTE?
Toy Story?
Yes!
Dang it!
Wow.
Toy Story.
I
So
wrote Toy
this
Story
is
the last second after you said which one. I wrote 2 real quick.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
We could be crowning
I was
the winner
thinking it's
right
either
now. The winner
Sid.
could be crowned
It was Sid.
here,
Yeah,
or
They were
or
talking
sudden
about
death,
Sid.
Or it was the
one
dude that was
person's
collecting
eliminated.
all of them.
Anything can happen right now.
Ow.
Wow.
Buzz,
Yeah.
this is Buzz saying that about Sid. I
Yeah,
don't believe
that makes
is
sense
in the
because
here we
Sid
go.
was putting the
Yep.
toys
Crowd,
together
yeah,
from
round
other
of
toys.
applause to the
Yep.
Competitors,
Jeez.
just in case it is the last question that
Yeah.
we hear today.
All right, here we go. Where in the category of rom-coms? Rom-coms. All right. Who played Olive Pendergast in 2010's Easy A?
Oh, I can't remember who else was in that movie.
It all comes down to
Other than
this.
2 people.
We have to ask the
If they
crowd.
all get it right, it'll go to a sudden death,
They're
3 points.
all writing something.
5, 4, 3, 2,
That's
1.
not it.
Not going to say yes to that. William?
Emma Stone.
Dan?
Yep.
I said Emma Stone.
And JTE?
Emma Stone.
That's all correct. We got a sudden
Emma
death.
Stone.
3
Emma Stone.
questions. 3 questions for this round in sudden death. 3 questions. 3 questions for sudden death in this round. If once someone gets eliminated,
Was that a
if
sudden
someone
death
else is
already?
eliminated, then we will do 5 rounds. 3 questions in this round. All right, here we go.
All right. Your first question comes from the world of comic book movies. Comic book movies. And your question is, this actor played Dr. Edward Bailey, a brilliant physicist assigned to an asylum for the criminally insane in the film Red 2.
Yep, I got this one.
This actor played Dr. Edward Bailey, a brilliant
Physicist.
thank you, assigned to an asylum for the criminally insane in Red 2. 5,
Yep.
4,
I don't think it's
3,
this person.
2, 1. William.
Stab in the dark. Brian Cox.
Incorrect.
That's
Dan?
who I was thinking of.
Incorrect. JTE.
John Malkovich.
Incorrect.
Oh, really?
Good guesses, though.
I thought
Anthony
John
Hopkins
Malkovich.
is the answer.
Anthony Hopkins. Oh, that makes sense. That's
Sci-fi
I thought it
right.
was John Malkovich also.
Sci-fi
Mhm.
films. Which film starring John Boyega is about a teen gang in South London that defends
Oh,
their homes
yep.
from an alien invasion?
Oh, no.
I am running out of ink on this.
What was that?
That's such a-
5,
Think about how hard it is for Dan.
I remember the
to
movie, I
actually
can't remember what it's called.
being in
2,
that many rounds.
1. Pens down. Dan.
Attack the block.
Yes.
Yep,
Yep, I
JTE.
just remembered it.
Attack the Block.
Yes. And
Attack the block.
All right.
Attack
got
the
it.
block.
I
So,
remembered it
If they all get the next
right the
question
last
right,
second.
3 more questions in a sudden death. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, this is a nail
Your
biting.
next question comes from
I
the
want
world
Bibbiani
of
to win now.
Stanley Kubrick movies. Stanley Kubrick, the director of the actual moon landing. Boo. Your question is,
Huh?
in the film 2001, A Space Odyssey, the spacecraft Discovery 1 is headed to what planet?
Oh, man.
And 5,
14 to choose
4,
from.
3, 2, 1. JTE.
Jupiter.
Jupiter is correct.
Jupiter.
Dan. Sudden death number 2
It's
coming
a
up.
Neptune.
Wow.
Here's the next sudden
I don't know if I'm
death.
going to keep answering questions.
3
I
more
think I might just
questions.
be
3 more questions.
on the edge of my seat here now.
Here we go. All right.
Good, I'm gonna use your pen.
1990s is the category.
Nice.
1990s.
Mine's running out.
Which recent Academy Award winner plays Barbara Fitz's mother to Ricky Fitz in American Beauty? Which recent Academy Award winner plays Barbara Fitz?
Who was the
mother to
mom
Ricky
in
Fitz
that?
in American Beauty. 5,
Annette Bening was the other one.
3,
Can't remember.
2, 1. William?
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Dan?
Oh.
Allison.
Yes, it is. And JTE?
Net betting.
Didn't have it. So Dan has 1 point.
Okay.
2 more questions.
Okay.
2 more questions in this round.
Oh,
2
no.
more questions. Dan has 1.
Oh, come on, Bibbiani.
JTE has 0 and Bibbs has 0. Okay, next
Proud
one.
proud of you too, guys. Thank you.
All right, question 2.
Question number 2
Oh.
of 3 is in the world of action films, and your question is, who plays adult Black Dynamite in the 2009 action comedy Black Dynamite?
JTE and Bibbs are tied. Dan has 1. And 5.
He was just on Collider Live.
2, 1.
Oh.
Pens down. And Dan.
Michael Jai White.
Yes. JTE?
Michael J. White.
And William.
Michael J. White.
Okay,
Michael
so
J.
very
White.
interesting. If Dan gets this next one right, he will win the free-for-all.
Not necessarily.
And
because
unless, no,
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is. They have one apiece. He has two. It'll be 3-2.
If we're not tied.
Unless if they both tie, yes. But that's so. Here we next question.
But let's reset the slate here. If Dan Merle gets this question right, it's great. If JT and William Bibbiani both get it right or both get it wrong,
Right.
then Dan Merle will be declared the winner if he gets it right.
Right.
However,
if Bibbiani gets it correct, then we can move on. I'm tired.
you had your chance to explain it.
There's no caffeine in this. It's all bullshit, LaCroix. It's all bullshit. They were right. They were right about you. All right. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. In the category of famous actors and actresses, Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart appear on screen together in 3 films. Name 2 of them.
I think we
Oh.
give him 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
What is that one called?
Could be it.
And
I'm
5,
blanking on the amusement park one.
4,
Adventureland?
2,
Yes.
1. William?
Pretty sure I'm wrong. Adventureland and Zathura.
Incorrect. And Dan?
I got one. I got American Ultra in 30 minutes or less.
Incorrect. And JTE? And your winner
Wow.
of the free-for-all, Dangerous Dan Merle! Merle wins the free-for-all. Dan Merle in a sudden death, and William Bibbiani all the way in there from number 1.
That's nice.
The champion wins it. The champion wins it.
Oh, that's-
JTE comes back.
Great for Dan, but it's so frustrating for Bibbiani. Oh no.
Wow. They're all
Dude,
yelling
Bibbiani
at
went
me.
into
They're
like
all yelling.
3
Giving Dan Merle his due
sudden
for winning,
death.
but it's William Bibbiani's tournament here
So
today.
we're going to turn it over to Jen. And while Jen is with the winner, Dan Merle, myself and Mark and the rest of the people who are doing the MVP will collaborate and decide who the MVP will be, and then that person will be announced.
It's going to be a real hard decision.
So, all right, here we go. So let's go to Jen Sturger, who is with the winner of the free-for-all, the movie trivia Schmoedown champion, Dan Merle. Impressive.
Guys, they call him the GOAT for a reason, am I right? Whew.
I didn't realize what happened.
I don't think anyone does. What happened to this poor table?
I don't even know.
Oh my God. What is happening right now? Are you
I don't
freaking
know.
out?
I'm so lucky. Like, I'm
Luck
so
had
lucky to
nothing
win
to
this.
do with this.
It did. It's like that's crazy. I thought Biz and I were gonna keep playing forever.
I did too, and frankly, I was worried we were going to run out of time.
That's crazy.
So
Thank you for coming.
But seriously, I mean, Bibbs was giving you a run for your money. JTE was, welcome back.
Janine down there
Janine.
in a different round.
I
think
mean,
she
give
was
it up for everyone you just saw. So Dan, obviously, you can't use your win to, play yourself. So I guess that means teams.
I mean, there's a clock. There's a clock on. Like, I got a little
You
time
can
to
use it
decide.
wherever you want, however you want. Team titles, inner geekdom, whatever you want.
I got to think about it. I've got there's a 3-way triple threat coming up with a lot of great competitors that are going to come from my belt. Maybe I hang on, wait to see how that plays out. But also I love playing with John Roca. I got to talk to him. I got some decisions to make.
This has been an amazing year for you already. I mean,
Jeez.
especially coming off last year. I think since your loss to Guy, it's just been nothing but up for you. You've just been taking off. What's this roller coaster been like?
Pretty crazy. Okay. I promise I won't. Okay.
Are you crying?
No, I don't know if you know this, but I was supposed to play in this event last year. That was gonna be my comeback, and I couldn't do it because I lost someone in my family very close to me the week before. And it actually just now hit me.
If you make me cry during this
I won't.
Dan.
But
Swear
to
to God.
go from that to losing to Guy, getting the belt back, but really, this is pretty cool too, and everybody who played today is amazing.
Well, I can't wait to see what
Dan
you
Murrell,
choose
the
to do
most
with your
humble
free-for-all
man
belts.
of
I
the
mean,
free-for-all.
add it to your
For real.
collection. Exactly, add it to your collection, and we'll see what happens the rest of the season. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Dan Murrell.
There he is. Thank you to Jen Sturgis. She waits for. All right. Now we're gonna.
What an all-time champion, and
Well, it's crazy though, because the question is though, what is he going to do, right? Like he said, there's a big triple threat between John Roca and Bibbiani and Ethan Irwin, and all three of those people going at it. Like, because what if he doesn't? What if he has to play one of those people and they take the belt from him? He can just snap right back into it and take it, or does he want to let the founding fathers go for the titles and give it a shot? He's never won a team championship before, so you can see where he's going to be thinking about it. It's a big win for him.
Teams is a big match because more likely going up against Shire Wolves, depending on what happens.
Think about it, but we have something else to determine right
Mm-hmm.
here.
In
and
the
that would
events
be
following
MVP.
Chicago.
Is it going to be Brett Sheridan? Is it going to be Tom Dagnino?
Damn it, you took the damn joke away from it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will want to announce. I'm not coming this way.
No, I know.
Wait, I think we're all pretty unanimous. Yes.
Yeah, it's Dagnino, right?
I think yes. That's why we didn't even defer.
only-
Ladies and gentlemen, for 2 years in a row, the MVP, William the Beast Bibbiani.
Absolutely.
I mean, you don't go number one all the way to the sudden death and not win MVP. I mean, they wouldn't let us out of the building.
Borrowing a cane to get to the
They wouldn't
stage.
let us out of the building. He did it.
He's like,
He
"Can
did
someone
it."
get me a
And the question
chair?
is,
I'm
what's he
tired
gonna
of
use that number
standing."
one contendership for now? Going to they claim? He's in a number one contendership for singles.
Hey, everybody. Can I get one more growl growl? Thank you.
Growl, growl.
Oh, we bring up the lights.
Oh man, Beast, we were talking before this all started today, and I said you were the one opponent that kept coming up in pre-interviews as the person everyone was scared to be on this dice with.
But I'm so cuddly.
No, but it's because you are a walking
And
encyclopedia.
everybody
of knowledge.
up there was with him.
Did he not prove himself today, guys?
Everyone was scared to be up there with him, and everyone was up there with him.
How are the knees holding up? Because you stood the entire time.
I know. I don't. Yeah, it's fine. My bad knee is feeling okay. I'm doing all right. Got the cane. I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I'm probably gonna collapse as soon as I get home. I just go ah. So, yeah.
Is this just your event? Like, do you
Yes.
just know how to play this event?
Yes. I just know a lot about movies. So I just do this.
It's like you said, though. Once you take the strategy out of it, and it just comes down to straight movie knowledge. Like, the only person that can beat you apparently is Dan Murrell.
Yeah, and Dan came pretty close. So hopefully, if somewhere down the road, I really want to challenge Dan for realsies. But yeah, this was just really nice, and I'm really just glad all you guys were here to join us. And frankly, I'm really honored that I got to be on stage for you guys the whole time. And
You were just hamming it up out here. Just hamming it up.
I love this so much, and I love all you guys for being here. And I love the movie trivia Schmoedown, and I love Christian and Mark, and I love all the players, and I love Jen, and I love you, sir. I love everybody. I love everybody.
You, sir, the guy holding the camera.
And thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
William Bibbiani, guys.
Thank you to Jen Sturger. And we're going to be, like I said, at the very end, William Bibbiani and Dan will be with us if you were at a tier to come meet both Bibbiani and Dan, take pictures later on. But that is your MVP. That is your MVP, Bibbiani. Your winner, Dan Murrell. And
Wow.
it's very, one other thing, just let everybody know too, because Brian Ward, who does all the wonderful art that you see here, everything that you see in the Schmoedown, and if you walked in up top, you saw the free-for-all shirts up top. That is an exclusive. That is only for you guys here. You cannot get that on the store. You can't get it anywhere. That is exclusive. Free-for-all 3, you've now witnessed history with the champion winning it, Bibbiani getting it. If you want a piece of history, it's right outside there. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Really excited that you were able to see this here today. And I want to announce something, because we did this last time at one of the events, and we're going to do it again here tonight, where you guys will have first option to go, and people who are watching streaming, to buy tickets for the next event. They're going on sale today. We are going to be July 20th. in San Diego, the main event, Rachel the Crusher Cushing will defend the Inner Geekdom title against whoever the #1 contender will be at that moment. She will headline San Diego Comic-Con. Those tickets, the Schmoedownlive.com. You get them today.
It's a huge
Go
match.
to Schmoedownlive.com right now. Also an upcoming event in Houston. And you talk about William Bibbiani being the MVP. We saw a lot of great performances here today. I thought the kid adjudicated himself fantastically. I think we had a lot of heavy hitters in there. Dan Merle, JTE being strong down the stretch along with Janine the Machine hanging in there at the end. But then Bibbiani, Merle, JTE closing it out. Such a great, fantastic match. But if I have to give somebody else the MVP here, I'm giving it to our crew. How about a huge hand for all of our crew helping us out here today?
Well, it was. I mean, look, this was a legendary. This one was one of the best because the caliber of talent that was in it from start to finish. People kept coming in, and there were stories that were just weaving themselves in and out. And then once Dan hit the table, and that just murderer's row with that table going in and out, Bibbiani is able to stay there until that sudden death. I mean, how do you ask for anything better than a sudden death with JTE making his return, JTE showing he's going to make an impact back in the league, and then Dan and Bibbiani going at it, with Dan ultimately becoming the winner. Hell of a free-for-all, my friend.
It was a hell of a free-for-all. Well done. We only had to pee once. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Christian Harloff, Waldorf. I am Mark Ellis, Statler. Thank all of you for being an incredible crowd.
Check us out. Check out the audio version on iTunes. You can go there, Apple Podcasts, or Stitcher, or Spotify, wherever it is. Listen to it in the gym. Listen to it on the road. It's a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Free-for-all number 3. You guys are the best. Thank you, Schmoedown Universe.
Ooh, man. All right. Wrapping up here. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And until next year.
Yeah. Deuces. Wow, what an event. Okay, so what do you think it would have been like to actually have been there?
The seats would have been a lot more comfortable.
It's true. Little behind the scenes, we have to sit a certain way, otherwise we'd be filming like this.
Yeah, if we were sitting on the couch the way a person's supposed to sit on the couch.
Do we get an MVP award for having to sit on the wooden edge of the couch for 4 hours?
Depends. Does MVP stand for most valuable posterior? Because yes, my posterior is a trooper for this.
I don't have any more jokes to apply to that.
I mean, I don't even know if the microphone picked us sitting way back here and talking.
I'm sure it did. Yeah, so that event, fantastic. I mean, the free-for-all every year is one of those who knows what's going to happen things, but I'm starting to think now, like going into free-for-all 4 next year, we kind of have an idea of what might happen at that event, and it's Bibbiani lasting as many rounds as he comes out for.
Yeah, he definitely broke his record.
Oh, yeah.
He lasted the entire...
The only possible person who could break his record now is somebody who actually wins it from point 1. And then you have to take into consideration, do we count the sudden death rounds there at the end?
Yeah.
The fact that the free-for-all itself even went into sudden death is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Much less who was there
that
at the
a person
end.
was able to make it from the very first name called all the way to the end of that sudden death. Just
that being said, also you can't slight Dan at all, because Dan came out 20 something, so he lasted a good almost 20 rounds.
He was like 31.
Was he 31?
Yeah, he was right into the 30s.
I thought he was like in the 20. No, was he before or after Snyder?
Somewhere in there. He was one of the first ones that was called at the beginning of video 2.
Okay, so I mean, yeah. So you got someone who lasted anywhere from probably 10 to 15 rounds there. So he put on a good enough showing to say like, oh yeah, it's not to say that Sam or Brand didn't earn the free-for-all championships in the last few years, but you would love to see your champion of the free-for-all be someone who's lasted a few rounds, not necessarily someone who came in right at the end.
And the fact that the winner of the free-for-all also happens to be the current singles champion, it just makes sense.
Yeah. And then obviously the touching story there at the end from Dan having not been able to play last year because of tragedy, to be able to play this year and win it is such a huge thing.
I thought you got tied up by Andrew Guy.
Yeah, well, that's what they want you to believe.
Yeah.
That would be, honestly, a much nicer situation than what obviously happened. But that, yeah, I mean, that's kind of a touching thing right there, to be able to see him come back and win. And so now I kind of don't feel as bad that Bibbiani didn't win. Mm-hmm. I was kind of looking forward to Bibbiani winning it, though, from round 1 on.
Dude, I'm just happy. Like, the fact that he made the MVP, I think... Here's what's sad about this one. I believe more people are talking about Bibbiani lasting the whole time than Dan winning it.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that even Dan went home that night and go, you know what, Bibbiani.
That's the hard thing. That's the thing about free for all is you had 40 competitors, so many different rounds, so much can happen in this competition that. You know, there's going to be multiple stories that are talked about. One of them, somebody lasting from round 1 on. Another one, Dan winning. Third one's Smets and Kalinowski.
And Brendan Meyer.
Brendan Meyer lasting as many rounds as he did.
Yeah, especially after, his first showing, he was seemingly, I don't want to say easily disposed of, but he was kind of easily disposed of in that round. But he was going up against Paul Oyama.
Yeah.
Who is... also kind of a beast.
Pretty strong competitor, yeah.
Yeah. So the fact that Brendan Meyer came out and did that strong of a showing, I'm now eager to see what else he might bring to his next performance.
And that's something that Christian said up top, is that the free-for-all has a habit of making stars. Mm-hmm. And I think that just sealed Brendan Meyer's name as somebody to watch for. Not necessarily his first match, but this definitely... now sealed, like you just said, seals Brendan Meyer as a name that we want to be. Okay, when's his next match? Who's he going up against? Okay, I might actually have Brendan Meyer in this match now.
And then also, I think we should mention the return of JTE.
Yeah.
He came out and my first joke was about the ring rust. Whatever. There's no ring rust on him.
JTE did not experience ring rust whatsoever, although Jubear.
Yeah, that was funny.
Anyway. Yeah, so that was an excellent live event.
Speaking of live events, there's
that way.
Also the live event. It was April 13th in Chicago. Make sure you go get your tickets to that.
Honestly, I think that one's probably near sold out by now.
Yeah, and then there's also the live show in Houston, May 18th. Yeah, go over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
And also, if you liked us, make sure you like and comment on our video. There's also a subscribe button up here above our heads. Okay. And over here off to the side are a couple of more videos you can watch from us.
Yep.
And as always...
freedom! I was trying to find a free word for it's Braveheart, right?
Something like that. Anyways, later.
See ya. There's definitely a better free quote, I'm sure. I'm tired.